Alright, we are alive. Sully, I hope you're doing alright here. Accidentally selected Mage. Isn't Mage in a good spot right now in Arena? I thought it was. I kind of wish I was given Mage. I did already take a look. Whoa. Oh my goodness, I forgot to do something. I forgot to turn on the extra lighting, and there we go. And now the green screen works. We don't ever want to go back to the days when the green screen doesn't work. Alright, look at that. My hair's a mess, but that's okay. Let's go and do our arena stuff. We have been given our free arenas. And you know what? We are going to go ahead and take them. So there's something funky going on with this arena, supposedly. I know that Rogue is supposedly one of the stronger classes and Hunter one of the weaker classes. So we're going to take one of the middle classes, being Priest. I think Priest is actually on the slightly lower side right now. Crystalline Oracle looks pretty good. Oh my goodness. This is one of the time event exclusive minions, the way I understand. 5 mana, 6/3. Discover a spell, reduce its cost by 5, then put it on top of your deck. That's pretty cool. Shadow Madness I like. I also like Crystalline Oracle. Let's take the new card just because it's new and could be really fun. Scarlet Crusader is actually really good in Arena. Here we go. Stasis Dragon. Starts dormant. This awakens with Rush after 2 turns. So on turn 8 we can have a 10-10. In terms of top decking, this is awful. But then in 2 turns you get with Rush. I feel like it could be amazingly strong in the event that we're actually able to get it to go. That being said, Boulder Fist Ogre can ruin people's days. Ripple in Time. Discover a minion. If you play it this turn, it has Echo. So that's ultra late game or early Discover. Let's take a safer Discover if everyone's okay with that. I think Holy Fire is going to be great because we want to do spells. Rotten Apple Bomb is great. So is Swamp Ooze, but we need 2 drops, so we'll take the 2 drop. We need early game, so we take early game. Gentle Megasaur. Why did that one get all shiny there? I don't really want it. Keening Banshee. Whenever you play a card, remove the top 3 cards of your deck. 4 mana, 5/5. Not good enough. We'll take the 2 mana AoE. As it were. A massive Dispel is cool. I don't have any 4 drops, but this is not a 4 drop either, so we're going to take the 2 drop. Sea Giant is not great. Auchenai Soul Priest. I really feel like I wanted the earlier Crystalline Oracle. We'll take the Soul Priest because it's going to be great. Oh, these are both good. We want early game, though. That can allow us to beat Paladin single-handedly. Battlecross. Shuffle your hand into your deck. Draw that many cards. I kind of want this Timeway Wanderer. Obviously, this is better statted. This is like if you don't have a good hand, you play it. If not, it's a dead card. It makes you feel great shame. That's interesting. Let's take this one just because we haven't taken it yet. We can take that 6 mana 5/5, I guess. Oh, these are both. Oh, these are all good. We want all of these things actually. We're gonna take the Amber because Amber's an 8 mana of the same card. We'll take another Cleric to be able to do drawing things. Infinite Murloc. Shuffle an Infinite Murloc into your deck. Your future Infinite Murlocs gain +1/+1. Kind of cool for fatigue. I'll take it. It's a new card. Discover a minion that died this game. I don't feel like that's good. We'll take a massive Dispel. It's more card draw. How much late game do we have? This might be acceptable to take as late game. Or do we take the Acolyte? We'll take the Acolyte still. We still need early game. We'll take Shadow or Pain. It's a versatile. When you draw this, add a random spell to your hand from your class. It's new. It could be fun. Let's take it. Spellstones, no. Gurubashis, not really. Mindbreaker. We have a bad choice to make here. We'll just take the lowest cost minion. Whenever a friendly minion is healed, summon a 3/3 whelp. This could be really good, but I feel like AoE is going to be more important. Gain control of it. This is a 2-turn mind control. I don't know how this works in Arena. Is this just win more type of thing? It might be. So let's take mind games. Add a coin to your hand versus Slightly overstated Frostbolt. We'll take the Frostbolt. We didn't do the Death Rattle thing, otherwise this could have been great. Recruit a minion that costs 4 or less. There could be a lot of bad pulls. We'll take the 2 mana. A minion. Reminisce. Add 2 random cards from your opponent played this game to your hand. That's better than Thoughtsteal, right? Shadow Visions. Do we have anything amazingly broken? Not really. We'll take another Scarlet Crusader. Ooh, Mind Control is amazing. How much more Reminisce do we need? And we already have a do we already have a Holy Fire? We do have 1 Holy Fire. Let's take more ridiculous value then. Coffin Crasher, I guess. No, we don't have Death Rattles. If this is the only minion in the battlefield game, +3/+3. Oh, these are all bad. I guess we take the Muck Hunter and hope we have some way to deal with our opponent's stuff. Alright, you know what? Let me go ahead and export this deck list into our... onto our screen, because I know we're not using a dynamic. 1051 is the code. We're not using a dynamic deck tracker, so we can't really do that right now. Arena. Oh, this is the only arena we've played this entire expansion. That's good to know. Okay. And we're ready to go. Let's do it. Obviously aiming for 12 wins. That's all we want to see right now. Just a quick 12-win run. Let's do it. Priest. Arena. We're good. And we're off. And yeah, the only issue is, one of my friends was actually telling me this over the weekend, how the microphone, it eats up too much real estate. Eats up too much real estate here. So we're gonna have to do something about it. Is my, are my speakers / headphones too loud? I feel like they might be. I don't know if the light's gonna bring victory right now. Let's actually look for real early game cards if everyone's cool with that. Greetings, and we squelch. And we're good. And then we're good. Oh, that's an interesting one. Hero Power Pass. Reminisce does nothing, but we got it, so this is actually pretty good. Sully, have I seen the new Fortnite weapon? I have not seen any new Fortnite weapon. What is the last thing I saw that was new? I saw the Top Deck Vicious Scale Height. I saw the shopping cart, which I know is not a new minion. This is scary. Okay. Maybe we should have taken that dormant minion. Actually, I kind of really like the idea of it. Now that I'm kind of looking at our opponent right here. Obviously we cannot play this. Obviously we cannot play that. Hey, Mindbreaker it is. Unless this is Repentance? Is that the one that makes it go to 1? Oh, Sully, Thermal Detecting. Oh my goodness, like seeing through walls and stuff like that around trees and... that could be a little powerful. Oh, give your opponent coins. Okay. If you insist. So we could get one of these, so I don't want that right now. Oh, let's see what happens, actually. Not redemption. Not, other thing. Eye for an eye? What's the new one? What's the new one? They get to draw cards. Hey, we were gonna do the same thing. That's not cool. If they actually trade, we can not Holy Nova this away. That's not how the game works. Alright, let's see. We can, 2 can play at this game. Oh, wow, that's awful. I mean, we reduce the cost. I mean, we can actually get this kind of pumped up, right? Okay, we'll see how this goes now. We're gonna get some coins, so we're gonna be able to do really big things with this. Oh, that's what they chose? Humility. Interesting. And they're gonna echo this up. Wow, okay. Okay. It's pretty big. Not gonna lie. It's a lot of damage to face. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't have a solution right now. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. This way we don't have. Add 2 random cards your opponent played this game. Let's go. Humility. Okay. That's not gonna help. Did we just lose this game horribly? Okay, that's a quick loss. Wow, that stinks. Hey, Trammel, how's it going? Sorry I didn't see. I was trying to take a look. Oh, Sully, it was after we play 3 cards and they draw. Well, that's exactly the one we saw. Which kind of stinks for this loss. 360 no scope. I love that throwback name. I'm a big fan of that. What deck am I going to play in the ladder after this run? I am going to play Quest Priest, followed by Big Spell Mage. I want to do some more Quest Priest because it's a ton of fun. The issue is the games take forever, so we're only going to play it for like an hour-ish. And then I'll go ahead and switch to Big Spell Mage, because I think Big Spell Mage is going to be the deck I climb with and that I play mostly this for the rest of the season, I think. Unless we really feel like we're just not able to climb at all. In which case, you know what? We can simply go ahead and just continue with the meme decks. But for now, I am planning on pushing a little bit, so... And those are the decks that I like the most, I'm most comfortable with. Maybe this Reminisce card is... I mean, I don't know. I feel like Reminisce is really cool. But I feel like we also don't have enough 2-drops. We're really heavy on the 3s right now. Yeah. The Northshire Cleric would have been great as well, but... And hero power opponent and pass. Hey, Veronicus, how's it going? Hope you had a great weekend. Having a good start to your week. Coining out a 3-drop. Lone Champion. I don't need any of you. I think we'll do this first, because I can't get through this easily. Rotten Apple Bomb is going to prolong the game. Anjo, you're asking when is the maintenance? I don't think maintenance is for a little while longer, is it? How did they get this? Oh, they're a rogue, that's how. We could Reminisce now and then heal, but I think that play kind of really stinks. I think the key is tempo. And there's obviously the option of just trying to high roll with mind games and stuff like that. But we'll see. We shall see what's going to actually happen this game, because we're going to be able to continue to spit out cards, which is nice. I'm not sure that we're going to go time wave the way that we're trading very awkwardly right now with the board. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. We actually have an interesting option, because we could honestly Mind Break and then Reminisce. And I think honestly this or getting the Blink Fox were all going to be very good options for us. So I think we're pretty happy. The value's maintained. They're probably going to double trade and then do... I'm assuming a double trade right now, to be honest. Oh, that's actually a good point, Kingo. We totally should have Mind Games, because right now, yeah, there's a high chance of there actually being lots of other massive things, right? So, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll try and do it this coming turn. I don't know. We can do 4 and something else. Yeah, that's a very good point. Definitely should have done it. Definitely should have done it. Lambert, is the moment we've all been waiting for? Fujo finally stops misplaying? No. Well, I hope so. I mean, I hope so. But to be honest with you, in my heart, probably not going to happen. Time to get to Legend? I don't think you need to not have misplays in order to get to Legend. Wow, our opponent's just going all out here. I respect it. I respect it. That's a really that's a lot of time they took in order to pull that off. Let's do this. Wait, can we go 3 and 3? Or 3 and 3 kind of stinks though, right? Okay, that's fine. Now, they obviously have the option of just, like, value trading this way and then, like, doing them both. But I think that's okay as well. We've had a couple awkward turns with our opponent. Not sure how I feel about it. Ooh. That's actually scary. That's a scary one. Do we go for our biggest and baddest, or do we try and flood a little? We're gonna do what? This and heal face? That kind of stinks, right? They already burned their Fan of Knives, so they're not gonna be able to do that easily. Hey, Morris, you gonna reach Legend with Arena? No, I think the point is after this Arena run. After the free Arena run, I'll get back to the ladder. Although, who knows? Maybe I'll get Legendary Arena as well. There's always that as a possibility, but no. The plan is to, you know, we'll take our free Arena run. We'll take whatever our free pack that we get from it. It's a lot of trading going on. Can we get something with spell power now, please? Okay, now I think we need to do this to find a really nice... What, it gets reduced by 5? You get a 1 mana 5/5 then next turn. Or do we just do this and play it for free? Again, hoping to high roll. Yeah, we'll just take a free minion. And we will make the attack here, even though they can now hero power. They can just hero power the Scarlet Crusader. That's the 3 power that it's a lot better off that we get into face. They can make easy trades here, actually. Hero power this. Trade there, but I still think it's okay. I think, yeah, this is fine positioning for Betrayal. We want this one to live. Obviously, this trade happens every time. Oof. Maybe we're gonna have to go with a Fan of Knives. Mind games. Ragnaros. Never mind, Ragnaros doesn't. Hey, that's actually a very acceptable in my books. I don't think we're gonna do that just yet. Oh, that's actually very acceptable. This is very acceptable what we've been able to pull off here on this turn. Our opponent's got a lot of golden cards. My goodness. This is no joke. Their collection is no joke here. I like this. I like that they're adding in temporary fun cards. Like, maybe this ends up being bustedly strong. But we'll find out, right? Oh, wow. We are not going to have a solution for that. Ping and hit. Ugh, Holy Nova hurts us a little bit, to be honest with you. Oh, this is actually awful, isn't it? Because then even if we do this, this hurts us when we take our healing. Holy Nova, wait, we only take a couple damage. How does this help us, though? I mean, we clear the board, and then we end up with, what, a 2/2? It's fine. I think a 2/2 is okay to have on board. Or what if we just take the damage and say, like, who cares? And we'll just say who cares to taking the damage, because eventually we will heal up. Now, we've run out of a lot of our value here. Oh, oh, Lambert, you just saw the, yeah, you saw the title. Yeah, that makes sense. But, no, I just wanted to use the free arena run because, you know, they give it a few arena runs for free every year. And especially when they have cool events like this, might as well take it. I know we obviously had the option of trading this off and then we're the only ones who have something on our board, but I also thought kind of whatever. Wow, that's a lot of damage now, isn't it? Spirit Lash. 2, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so I'm gonna actually play this in order to gain 1 extra healing, just so everyone knows. That's not. It's not a wait. Is it just better to do these two, and we can save the Silencio for later? So my question is, do we want to heal up 4, or do we just want to heal up 2? I think we'll heal up the 2 for now. We're going to save this for later. I'm not sure when that later is going to be. I feel like we're going to get run over here, but that's okay. Hey, Lured, how's it going? You want to see Big Spell Mage again? Well, we're going to get there. We are definitely going to get there today. Okay, we're going to Spirit Lash that away. Trammel, you might just auto-concede all 3 matches. You know what? Yeah, maybe. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, if you really just don't, if you're not, yeah, if you don't feel like you're good at Arena, you don't feel like you enjoy it, I think that's okay. Let's just do this and continue to draw. Yeah, I don't see how we come back from this position. Oh, wow, now we almost certainly do not. If our opponent goes face, then we can clear the big minion off, otherwise we cannot. Because our Holy Fire is no bueno. That's massive value. Yeah, we're just in big trouble now. Oh boy. Yeah, Tremble, that's the thing. Like, I'm still trying here as much as I'm kind of like goofing around. But yeah, I'm not concerned with the results here. This is very much meant for fun when I play Arena. Free from Amber, I guess we can somehow survive. Okay, we'll do this, I guess. And we'll just develop this as well. I don't know what spell's gonna get cast. Excellent. Hey, we got a little value back. I don't see how we don't just get run over right now, but that's okay. It lets us draw more minions, but I don't think minions are gonna help us. I don't know what could even help us right now. This will give us probably 1 extra turn. Although it's 10, 14, 15. I don't know what's going on. Why would they do that? Oh, that's why. Mind Control's the last hope. Yeah, I don't think Mind Control's gonna be enough. Oh, Infinite Murloc. I really like that card. It allows you to beat other Infinite decks. There we go. Healing. Healing. That's lethal on board, right? 12, a lot of... Yeah, that's okay. We'll take our beat down and move on. Okay. Oh, I got... We did a quest. I didn't see what it was. Oh, the new quests are kind of crazy, right? Yeah. You get gold and dust for them. I'm assuming it's only for the event right now. But... I'll take it. Card Boiled. I like the name of that quest. Quite a lot. Alright. Almost back to 4K gold. That's really good. That's going to line us up nicely for the next expansion, since I'm out of dust. Since I decided to craft way too many silly cards to make silly decks. Here we go, 0% win rate. Priest deck coming up against the 100% win rate Mage deck. Yeah, Reminisce is one of those cards where it's like I should only have one. 3 into 4, there we go. We'll high roll it this way. Now we got the win streaks. Uh-oh. Does that mean this doesn't work? Temporal Anomaly? Is this considered drawing right now? I'm assuming not.
Greetings.
Yeah. I'm assuming this does not count as drawing. That being said, I don't even mind. A 2-mana 2/2 is totally okay in my books. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually have minions to play on curve. Add a random spell that costs... What? That's ridiculously strong. This can just, like, feed you frost bolts forever. I know there's a lot of mage spells that aren't going to help you. Uh-oh. I'm assuming this is cards coming out for free now. Oh, it's just not even mage spells, just a random spell. My goodness, our opponent has had one heck of a turn. Our opponent just steamrolled on turn 2 there. Turn 3, I guess, technically. Oh, we should have played this first. If that's Repentance, it's gonna stink. Okay, we're gonna play this one right now. Just to get these Murlocs going. Wow. Wow, 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 the misplay. Ooh. Yikes. Well, this is a loss. Maybe this turn we actually mass the spell to try and stop this. Oh, they didn't take the ping? That's why. That's why they didn't take the ping. Okay, now we Senjin. Now we Senjin hoping to be able to do things, I think. Hey, Tazdingo. Yeah, so Mind Games obviously is the ultra high roll play there, but we have to go with Tazdingo. Yeah, that last turn would have been a lot different. That's really not excellent for us. Ooh. Our opponent enjoys the Silencios. Interesting. Oh, I thought this was gonna be... When I saw the 2, I was like, is this gonna be Spirit Lash and we get to heal up nicely? It was not. Breath of Syndra. How many Breath of Syndragosais does our opponent have here? Evis to the face. Our opponent's going all out. Our opponent's going all out trying to burn us down. If they also tempo out a secret now, that would be amazing. Wolf Rider, here we go. Wolf Rider over there. This one somewhere else. Yikes, I feel like we're getting absolutely destroyed here. Our opponent went ultra fast there. What card was that? Oh, jeez, they get their taunts back. That's amazing.
You look very familiar.
You really don't need more taunts now. Don't play it. You already taunted up. We get to heal 2 and 4 this coming turn. I'm assuming they have lethal, right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. They need 1 damage from hand. 1 damage from hand and they win. Add 3 random spells from the past. Oh my goodness. Hey Alex, how's it going? Hope you had a great weekend and are having a great start to your week. We are getting absolutely destroyed in Arena. And you know what? That's okay because every once in a while it's good to just lose in Arena. Just to remind yourself why you don't play. Our opponent had an amazing start there. We definitely should have played a different class because we're already golden, fully leveled up priest. We should have played something else. Oh well. And the fact that it's fully leveled, the golden doesn't get affected. We get a pack. Let's open a pack. And then playing spells. Yeah, these new cool quests for this event right now. Giving dust and gold. Let's open this pack. Very cool. Was this our golden pack? Ooh. A rare. Okay. We've had enough of that. What do we want? No. Quest Priest. Let's go. And let me get the proper deck list going. What did we call that? Quest Priest Infinite. Excellent. It's on the screen. We made our one slight change of including the Bone Drake and excluding some other card. Give me a second as I take a second. Mirage Caller. We got rid of one Mirage Caller. Alright, Paladin time. Paladin time, and we're feeling fine. I think this is okay. Oh, we can almost keep the Blood Mage, right? No, no, no. Let's get better cards for us to be playing with. Excuse the itchy nose, my goodness. We can greet. We can squelch. We can say a GG. Okay, so if we make it to turn 8, we're going to be set up for clearing our opponent's board. Now, our opponent has Baku, so they have 2 mana hero powers. They probably coin it out and just play it again. Or they just play a 1-drop. Also reasonable. A Blood Mage Thalnos. Apparently, we do want a Blood Mage Thalnos in our hand after all anyways. We got our quest going. We got our Loot Hoarder going. I mean, we're going to cycle through our decks nicely here. Ooh, that's very, very excellent. So is that. We're just going to do this. We're not going to go and jump the gun yet with our AoE. We'll be able to clear their board next turn. I'm assuming they're going to do this again with another 1-drop. We're going to need to go somewhat tempered. Oh, obviously that's terrifying because it gives them access. We obviously, they now have access to a whole bunch of terrifyingly scary options, but that's okay. I think we just Twilight's Call right now. You know what, let's do this. Let's argue that, yeah, that was a bit of a misplay there, because we didn't need the Plated Beetle to take damage in order to full heal. But this also gives us an option to get a little bit of armor back from our Twilight's Call next turn. Hey, MHD, how's it going? Did I get a new mic? I have not gotten a new mic. But does it sound like I have? Because that could, because if it has, actually, it's probably bad for me. Let's do this, and then make that trade, and then we'll make a heal to face. This is actually very good, because we're going to be very close to our 40 health now. This is honestly very terrifying, but we have lots of board clears and ways to deal with things. We're kind of trying to bait our opponent to play more cards. MHD, do I sound... Uh-oh. Do I sound... Uh-oh. Well, we... No, attack the 2, attack the 2. There we go. That's not the one we wanted you to attack. Okay, so we clear everything else right now, except for this. This is going to remain. Which is unfortunate. Actually, wait. We can do this, right? This is very bueno. Oh, it is a full board clear. If I know my mathematics. And as a scientist, let me tell you. I do know it. I am a bit quieter than normal. Uh-oh, maybe I'm just talking a little bit farther away. Uh-oh. Could you not do that, actually? Yeah, I kind of see that I am a little bit quieter, actually, on my levels. Do we want to complete the quest right now and just start cycling through? We're going to trade this off, obviously. Obviously. And now the question is, do we want to flood? Or do we just want one big minion? I'm going to argue we flood, to be honest. Mind if I roll need? I do not mind. There we go, a lot of armor. A lot of armor. Lord, you're saying you always lose to Dragon-type Priest when you're using Big Spell Mage? You know what? I think if the Priest is playing the deck very, very well, that very often the deck, the game will end up going to fatigue. It's very interesting going face here because we have 40 damage in hand. Okay, so how do we do this is the question. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's get one draw. If everyone's cool with it. Let's get another draw. Like, I understand that doing... maybe this is just the best. Let's just make the best play. It's fine. It's fine. We'll make the best play. I think we're going to be okay here. Yeah, this game has actually been pretty interesting. I mean, obviously we're going to take a couple hits from the Vine Cleaver, but it's not coming face, and even if it was, we gained 6 armor back, so kind of negates a couple of turns. We obviously have a scary thing of this board getting buffed up like crazy right now. Oh. That's not the type of crazy that I was honestly expecting. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Do we lose? Let's take a look and count some maths, everyone. Sorry, we're going to take a second and do some math. They can only do 1 level up, right? Level up is 5 mana. So that's 5 mana. They'll be down to only 4. So that's for mana. This then goes 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 plus 3 is 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1923. They have to somehow hit this though, so we're assuming this one hits in. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 plus 4 mana. Let's live a little. Oh, let's live a little. You think don't risk it? You think we should have just developed Alex like aggressively? I know we have the okay, so what I was debating there was the Amara into Zola combo, but I feel like we're gonna do it next turn. Unless our opponent really does half measures and starts like fully trading away. No, it looks like they're gonna go for buffing everything up. There's their level up. I feel like this is okay. I was gonna say Psychic Scream's also a great top deck right now. Yeah, Psychically Screaming would be a very bueno. Oh, okay, so assuming we survive all of this, we're gonna be grooving here. Equality. I know we can't get equality.
You are safe
now. This is more things to deal with, so let's just play more things. It gives us more flexibility. If our opponent has their second level up, we're probably in really bad shape. But we might have enough time to play at least one Primordial Drake to set up our second one. So maybe we're okay. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I feel like that was a better way to do this. I feel like that was better. If there's no second level up, I think we're going to be really, really good. Life question: Dragon Priest without Temporis is like Jade Druid without Jades, or School without an extremely boring class? Maybe. Yeah, Lord, we got the 2 Primordial Drake. Well, this is going to be the 3rd one at this point, right? So I think we're going to be... Oh, assuming they're doing these trades, I think we're golden right now. Unless they buff up after the fact. That's actually really scary. So is that, but we have a couple Primordial Drakes coming down the line, so I think we'll be good. I guess we can just go with the Beetle now. It has 1 extra health, which I don't know if that matters or not, but it's 1 extra health. What's the last thing that we need to worry about? Our opponent winning through fatigue somehow. Level up? No, they would have played the level up last turn, obviously. But, and then the 7, that's fine. They make the trade here. If not, we do it.
Speak your peace.
And a board clear. Board clear and then probably concede, right? That's also very good. Psychic Scream's actually excellent in this matchup. And we will develop the Loot Hoarder just in case we need to trade into anything. We're not really worried about fatigue. Even though we're going to probably give our opponent a ton more cards. I'm assuming we just go Alex and then face this coming turn. Or at least Alex and then, you know, 1 trade and 1 face. Oh, there we go. That's a nice Leroy. Oh, Divine Shield actually really hurts here. But But that's okay. What do we want from this? We have a mind control. As much as I would love to mind control Leroy. That's also very good. We'll just get rid of the Divine Shield so nothing silly happens with level up or anything like that. Divine Shield's really one of the scariest things. Yeah. This is people just saying GG's now. Yeah, basically. At this point we've completely solidified this game, I think. Like we have another 40 health. We have, you know, we're going to heal all of this health back. We just go face a couple times and we win. And then yeah, it's over. But no, this is oh, that's a lot of 1-1s right now. But I think we'll be okay. We'll do this last. I'm not sure why it matters. It doesn't. And then we go face here because we threaten lethal that way. And this is exactly the way we want this matchup to go. We had a lot of good early game control. Even though they kind of had a couple scary turns, we were able to do some math, which honestly is a big part of the fun of Hearthstone. And I think we're going to be good here. We'll pick up a star to start our ladder climbing for the day, which is very, very good.
Let me think.
And maybe our opponent just AFK'd now, which is also okay and fairly reasonable because... Oh, nope, they're coming.
Speak your peace.
There we go, they're coming now. Keep on pushing, little friend.
Reporting for duty.
I think we should mind control a 1-1 right now.
The victory is yours.
That would have been mean and very bad BM, and I'm glad we didn't do it. But that's exactly how we want this matchup to go. And if everyone starts switching to play aggro, I'm okay with it. Because we should have a very good day. And hey, look at that, Spell of a Time. With some dust. Very cool way for this event for them to give rewards for the quests. Oh my goodness, my hair keeps falling on my face. Yeah. No life question. We haven't seen a Temporis yet. Yeah, no, I mean, our opponent knew. Our opponent knew there. I mean, when you play aggro, sometimes you run into those matchups where you just, you know, you run out of gas and there's nothing you can do and it stinks. Which is why I don't like playing aggro. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I could play like double or triple the number of games if I were to do it. And probably honestly get a lot closer to Legend a lot of the time. But I'm still completely happy doing everything this way. Top deck, a Crystalline Oracle. Ooh. Ooh, that is not what we were hoping for. Yeah, Tremble, these new quests are very, very cool.
Greetings.
It's really, oh, that's unfortunate. That's actually really good for our opponent. And then we'll Squelch, because we got a Squelch on curve here. So I'm expecting Spell Hunter. It could be mid-range, it could be Big Beast. I'm expecting Spell, though. Let's do this. And then let's say go. That's unfortunate just because they're going to be able to ping down all of our cool early game cards. Are we going to Twilight's Call for 1? Or are we going to hope we top deck like a Crystalline Oracle or something? Unbelievable. Let's burn the coin now. So that we can develop a little bit of a board here. Chan, I'm not streaming on Twitch as well. I actually have a little thing in the description right now of this stream talking about the fact that because we made affiliate on Twitch, they're not going to allow us to multi-stream anymore. They have a 24-hour exclusivity on stream. So when I stream on Twitch, it is only on Twitch, and when I stream here, it is... Oh, is this from their deck? Oh! Well, we know exactly what our opponent's going to do here. So that's okay. We're going to get rid of this one. Then we're going to get a couple more 1-1s going on. A whole bunch more draw action going on. Hey, Federico, how's it going? Priest without Temporis. You know what? Temporis is coming. I feel it. I feel like today might be the day. I don't think against Hunter, who wants to do charge Devilsaur things, but we'll see. Maybe we can get that 40 hit points and then drop the Temporis. And hopefully not lose. Ooh, our opponent's terrified of cards for us. That's okay. That's very good, actually. There we go. That's a lot of healing. And they didn't make the trade, because now we get to trade this off. That's a really interesting play from our opponent. And one that I'm happy they made, but I actually kind of disagree with. Because that allowed us to trade off their strongest minion. Like, we traded up pretty well there in terms of stats and mana. Well, we traded evenly on mana, but, you know. Okay, top deck, our one silence. We have a silence. Oh, do we not run a silence in this deck? I'm looking at the deck list feverishly, and we do not. They're gonna recruit a beast. Do we just play a big beast? This is -1 for each card. So that's 5, so 12. This is a 3/7. That means the charged Devilsaur is going to be a 7/4. How do we deal with a 7/4 the following turn? We can just play the Apple Bomb. And we're going to go for board control because our opponent has a very... Our opponent has a very finite... Our opponent has a very finite amount of burst in their deck. And that's terrifying. Oh... That's fine. Terrifying, but fine. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Federico, yeah, I said I'll craft a Golden Temporis at 5k subs on Twitch. Or equivalent here, which would then be 5k sponsors. Yeah, I agreed to that. Are we gonna lose this turn? Maybe. No, not YouTube subs. We never agreed to that. It was Twitch subs or Twitch subs plus YouTube sponsors. That was the deal. Veronicus, you're saying, is BMing in a tier 1 deck still BM? As a philosophical question, you know what? That's kind of interesting. Us losing this turn is not interesting, however. Is there any way that we can do this? This is 3 damage. So I'd like the other Duskbreaker. Oh, that's too bad. Hold on, let's think about this for 1 second right now. Yeah, having developed this last turn would have been much better. How much more charged can they have? Oh, they can have a Katharina to actually summon a charged Devilsaur. So they can have, let's do math again, 8, 7. Oh no, this disappears though. These two are going to disappear. So they're going to have 8 plus 3. They're going to have 11 this coming turn. They're going to have 11 plus a maximum of 7. So they're going to have 18 at best. What else can we do if we develop this? We're going to have 4 mana. And then we can also either heal face. Or do we just do the safe play now? Again, do we just go for the safe play? Let's see what we get. Ooh, hello. Never safe play. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens now. You're thinking don't Duskbreaker? Oh, they could cube and then... Okay. Luckily they didn't. I don't mind this play, obviously, because we get nice low health total. And then we get brought back all the way up.
You are safe now.
Nothing can stop us. What are we going to have to do? I think we're going to mind... I'm assuming they're not attacking with King Crush. We're going to be able to steal a King Crush and charge. I'm assuming they do smaller things. That hurts. Attack with a 2/4. Attack with a flanking strike. Not gonna lie, that's a lot of power. Okay, top deck, Blood Mage Thalnos. Top deck, Blood Mage Thalnos, and we're good. No, leave it up, it's fine. Top deck, Blood Mage Thalnos, and we win. Another Spirit Lash is also ridiculously good. I know there's an option of Psychic Scream, but this clears a lot of damage off the board, in my opinion. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we heal up 12. And then we can develop what? Then we can develop a couple 1/1s, so that's pretty cool. Let's take that healing. This actually does more damage if we attack in, right? So I kind of like that a lot. That cleared off our opponent's big threat. Oh, and more healing as well, plus more stuff. Okay, I think we're kind of good here. Oh, I think we're good. You think this is a guaranteed victory? I still feel like our opponent can still pull off a couple of big things that we're not going to be happy with. Top decking a Primordial Drake or a Duskbreaker would be ridiculously good. Almost unfairly good right now. I think we can charge Devilsaur now. We can be the ones who Devilsaur. Let's find out what we get from our opponent last, obviously. Oh, we get the Katharina. That's good. So we know Katharina's still in their deck. So they still have a 7 burst damage from their hand. Although they could just have their 7 damage right here. That's fairly reasonable. Okay, so we're going to mind control this one, I think. Because then they don't get their cheated out stuff anymore. So that's going to be very good. You're watching the stream at, Federico, you're saying you're watching the stream at 144p because Fortnite is updating? I'm glad to see there are priorities, though. Very important in life. If I've learned anything, it's that priorities are important. Now, we actually do have a beast, which is kind of funny. Let's just do this. I know I said I wanted to mind control, but... this is also okay, because our opponent's last... well, actually, they're going to have their Charged Devilsaur. Let me be clear. They have their Charged Devilsaur, and then they're also going to have a Lich King. So now we just mind control one of those two things, and we can win this way. Yeah. I feel... oh, well. Now we still have a little bit of a game, which is interesting. Which is a very interesting. But I mean, we're going to be able to Alex, and we're going to be able to mind control whatever big stuff comes out of here. And I'm assuming we get Temporis. And at some point, maybe Archbishop Benedictus can show up and allow us to... that was our beast, unfortunately. Drake is pretty good. Do we play the slower one? Or do we just do this now anyways? We'll do this now. We set up for the board clear minus whatever comes out of this, which is going to be a 7/7. I think we could have Alexed face as well. They are obviously racking up the zombies, but there's no guarantee they're going to be exceptionally strong. That being said, we are slowly running out of threats, so we kind of really do want our Archbishop very soon. Maybe they don't even want to make this trade. Maybe they don't want... or maybe the 7/7's in hand. No, this is this game is far from over right now. This game's actually turned to be kind of amazing. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Okay, top deck Archbishop Benedictus, and we got a chance. That's not an Archbishop.
I bring life.
Okay, let's go. Let's go with the old, fun of just Alex to face. Play dead. You can only... oh, they have their Charged Devilsaur in their hand. I was right. I was joking about it, but I was right. Charged Devilsaur in hand, so that's pretty good. So either they have a plan for their mana usage, or they just misplayed, because I don't think they can play their Charged Devilsaur now. Which is kind of funny. Which is kind of funny to me indeed. I think we just go face with this, right? Like, we just burn away this armor? Okay, we have to get rid of that, because that could just do silly things. This is fine. There we go. Now we win on fatigue as well. which is really broken because our opponent was probably thinking like, oh, they have infinite value, like they'll be able to grind us out to fatigue, but I think we're okay. And this also enables a couple Psychic Screams, and also enables our Shadow Visions to not stink, because before all our Shadow Visions could have taken were Psychic Screams. So I think we are... Oh, scary. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh yeah, they haven't played these at all, have they? How are we going to deal with this one now? I guess we attack into it. I'm assuming our turn is going to be Heal Face, Bone Drake, Shadow Visions, Kill Command or something. But we'll see. Okay. Our opponent runs Prince Keliseth. Good to know. Let's see what options we get. And there's no spells in here. Also good to know. How do we do this right now? I guess we just... We could do this and go face. But we're not racing now, are we? I mean, this pulls nothing because they already played the play dead on it. So this draws nothing. So I guess we double trade and then just Bone Drake heal face. Because this is not a beast as well, right? I think that's fine. We don't need to develop the 2-2. I'll keep it for later. I don't know how or why, but... Actually, the only other 2-drop we know in our deck is going to be Blood Mage, then. It doesn't matter how we do these trades, in my opinion. We could have thought of a Mind Control, actually, but I don't feel like that's needed. Our opponent has a lot less charging ability right now, so that's going to be very, very good. So I think we're going to be good right now. Oh lord, no, Life Questioner and Federico just get a little bit silly sometimes when they're talking in chat. Yeah, they just want to see some silly stuff happen on stream every once in a while, but they, as much as they might say silly things, it comes with nothing but support. We'll do this trade. Yeah, this is just a perfect mind control. The issue is our opponent now has another one of these. Oh, anti-magic, thank you so much. Yeah, so anti-magic is probably going to make us go very wide on board right now. Or at least as wide as we can so that we can anti-magic. We need to get like 2, 4, or maybe 6. No, yeah. 2, 4, and then 8, and then heal face. Or heal this first. And then I think we'll be good. Oh, we're going to play around crushing. We're going to legit play around crushing walls. Just in the event that they somehow get it. That's just annoying. But the good thing is, it can't get taken out right away. Do we heal this first? Sure. Since we can't heal it again afterwards, I think this is pretty good. Alright, that was an excellent Lich King card. Oh my goodness, double anti-magic shell. Thank you very much. Obviously, if they could have triggered this, like if they had kept their other play dead, this would have been invaluable to them. But I don't think they're going to be able to trigger... Actually, maybe they can. Never mind, because this is poisonous now on their death rattle. Huh. Was that a misplay? What was the order? Did they do theirs first? They did, right? Yeah, that was a misplay. I should not have played into that. Kind of interesting. We'll see. I mean, if they can proc this, we're in trouble. Well, I mean, like, quote-unquote trouble. But, yeah. Because this actually... Oh, because it heals up. Oh, our friend doesn't understand how that one works. It's been a comedy of misplays. That was really, really good. Hey, Don, how's it going? Hey, Peter. Watching Fujo push the ladder from the hot tub. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That's what we like to hear. Everyone pop it on. Hope you've all been had a great weekend, great starts to your week. We're trying to push a little bit on the ladder, trying to find our Temporis eventually.
Anduin versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
Peter, you said 22 Celsius. How does that work? Isn't 22 like very cold? Chan, the death coil didn't work because the wording of death coil is that it either does 3 damage to an enemy or it heals 3 to a friendly character, I should say. So because that was their own minion, it healed them, and you know, they just healed a minion that was already full health, so nothing happened. Greetings. Okay, so Rush I think is scary, don't get me wrong. Rush is scary because we have a reasonably slow deck. We're obviously going to find a Dragon Activator easily for Duskbreaker. Is 22 degrees? I don't know. I don't know how, I just feel like 22 would be cold, wouldn't it? Eclipsers, is 22 not cold for a hot tub? I don't know how the temperature works. I just feel like it would be, because isn't the room temperature a bit warmer than that? Maybe it was meant to be said like 32? Does that make more sense? Okay. I thought I was completely in the wrong there. No, it's glad to see that I'm not completely in the wrong. Okay, so in this matchup, now that we're done our hot tub talk, our game plan obviously is we would love to get 40 health with Zola. The issue, yeah, Federico, yeah, he said Celsius. They trade off the 2-1 because obviously. And then we get to start going face. Wow, this is not excellent. Okay, that's a lot better.
What is real?
What is real? We get to start chipping away at that armor. Oh yeah. Otherwise, it's an ice. It's not a hot tub at that point. At that point, it turns into yeah, it turns into an ice bath. If it was 22 Fahrenheit, that's ridiculous. That's yeah, that's like an ice bath if you're like a professional athlete, right? How the heck do we do this? Do we go 1-2 first? Sure. War Axe. Oh, that's gonna be... Oh, actually, we get armor. We are gonna get armor. We're gonna use this. We're not getting that much armor. We'll heal up the armor friend. Alright, so we're gonna be able to get some armor and do shield slams into reckless flurries. Excellent. Life question, you want to turn a fridge into a swimming pool? Like you just turn it on its side? Does our opponent still have a coin? Or are they just playing one of these because they're terrified? Oh, how much mana? Oh, never mind. They have the mana. That's a card. No. I was like, wait, should we actually do this right now? This is fine now. This is also fine. We're gonna leave one of our minions uninjured. This is really cool that it's golden, actually. Look at that. Reckless Flurry from a little kobold. Love it. Can't wait till we're grinding out kobolds in Arathi Highlands once again. That's going to be good times. That's going to be good times when the vanilla... Oh, that's unfortunate because it's nice and powerful. But I mean, we still get to trade. We still get a little bit of a value trade, as they say. How much do you get? You give us 3? Should we just burn the... I'm just going to burn the shield slam now. Oh, wait, we can't. I almost made a big oopsie daisy. Okay, so our opponent has all armored up. Their quest is very close to being... Life question, you're saying play WoW and never stop? You'll stay up all night to see the mistakes? Ooh, there are no mistakes when I play WoW. It's flawless. Flawless raiding. Flawless tanking. Temporis, flawless top decking Temporis. We're playing this, but still. Flawless PvP, switching targets, calling targets with my partner. I guess we'll just play this, because why not? Oh, we got a quest completed. That's good. Flawless farming. Just more gold per hour than you've ever seen before. Yeah, there's flawlessness. Did I hear flawless Temporis? You know what? Not this time. Apparently the game wanted us to have a Twilight Drake instead. For some reason. Oh, your hand is full. How did that happen? Do I not know math? I do not know math. There we go. We're using that armor. Federico, Fortnite just finished the update. You're going to drop? I'm a drop. Nice. Nice. I just want you to make sure. Can you just do one thing for me before you drop into Fortnite? Make sure on your dances you have the flossing equipped. After your first elimination, after you drop an entire team, you just need to floss on them, okay? That's the only thing I want from you, Federico. That's all I need to know is going to happen. Because let me tell you, I was at a little cottage resort type of thing. Like, it's a ski resort in the winter, but in the summer it's just like nice like hiking trails, and they have pools and they have things like that. Like little parks to walk through and things like that. And I was there with the my better half. And oh, good night armor. And we were staying with some of our best friends. And I don't know what the point was. Oh, the flossing. Yes. About how much flossing was going on despite our advanced age. And we had a great, hilarious time with it. First learning and then mastering the dance move. Why the floss, Sully? Because honestly, I just think it's hilarious. There's no good reason why. I just think it's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I just think it's, yeah. I think it's just ridiculous. Hiking is not as good as skiing, according to your life questioner. Well, you know what? It is... Oh, no, no, no. We need to not do this. Actually, we can board clear right now. I think we're going to. Because honestly, we will never get this armor back. And we're going to go nice and wide. I don't know how we win right now. Because we don't have enough value in our hand in order to apply pressure past the hero powers right now. This is very problematic. I mean, Twilight's Calls would be great top decks. Like, we could Twilight's Call... What are they doing? What are they doing? Oh, Archbishop. There we go. This is our win condition, yeah? Or do we have to go with the Drake first in order to actually clear this? Ooh.
Beware the shadow.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, life questioner. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I've only skied a little bit when I was younger, but yeah, it's definitely not a sport without its risks. I'm really sorry to hear that. Definitely can be a bit of a scary one sometimes. We're gonna mind control something a little bit more juicy. Although I think we will attack. Never mind. We're gonna attack. We're gonna heal. We're gonna put some pressure on our opponent. If we're somehow able to survive a million die insects, we'll grind out their armor. I guess. Sully, you equip the floss? Very nice to hear. I appreciate it. There we go. Look at this. Oh, no. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Not at all. Okay. So we can do this. I'm just trying to not have to Amara for as long as possible. Are we gonna coin now? I think we coin this out now. As silly as this seems. I think we just coin now. Do we lose now? Oh, never mind. I think there's lots of ways that we lose. I regret this. We needed to heal. Oh, we needed to heal. This was a mistake. There's obviously lots of ways that the warrior can clear the board. Although, no, if they do a board clear here, though, we get the health back. Like, if they do another Reckless Flurry, we actually get the health back and we don't lose. Okay. Never mind. Face. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Maybe we don't heal up another turn. Oh, that'd be amazing. They just board clear? Okay. We'll do the board clear slightly differently. 8 plus 8 is 16. Excuse you. Is this worth the mind control? I will argue no. Could we Psychic Scream this away just to not have to deal with it today? I would argue yes. We could, 4, 8. 4 and 8's not that much. I want to save the mind control for like a Lich King or something. I imagine our opponent would run a Lich King. That's fine. Obviously, comboing this with something like Spirit Lash would be hilarious. Yeah, like just play. If our opponent just plays Lich King right now, I think that would be great. I think that was a mistake. Why not? They really will value this weapon charge. That's why. Interesting. Where's our weapon removal when we need it? Top deck, a Primordial Drake. Let's go. Oh. Okay, never mind valuing the weapon charge. Do we have to go to 40 right now? Or can I just really risk it for the biscuit? This is 8, 9, 10, 11. So even this. So the game plan is we just need to stall out as long as possible, right? 8, 9, 10, 11. We'll be up to 12 plus another 4. I don't think they run... Shield Slam. Fiery War Axe is 3. 6 plus 8. Oh, Shield Slam, Fiery War Axe is a loss. Oh, we definitely should have actually played around this. Yeah, we probably should have healed now. Sully, yeah, you're asking Lich or Elise? Oh, boy. Okay, I'll take the healing. Another... Their other Drake? Oh, okay. I mean, this gets them into fatigue nice and quickly. So there's that. Eats a little armor. Which is actually a non-point. Okay, now I'm... how much more confident are we in healing one more time? No. Because now if they remove, we totally lose.
You are safe now.
Do we heal this, though, again? To try and... No, this is fine. We'll wait. We'll wait at 40 health. Wow, who called that? Who called that in chat? That they would concede once they saw... Trammel, you called it that they would concede off of the Zolad up Amara. That's amazing. That's amazing. I can't believe it. I can't believe they conceded off of that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Got a tickle in my throat, but that was amazing. Yeah, I can't believe it. Life question. You call that one day Fujo's going to craft Temporis? Well, we already agreed. We already agreed on the requirements. It's some sort of combination of 5,000 Twitch subs and or YouTube sponsors. Because that's what you said, right? So I don't want to disagree. We're gonna keep both of this. Never mind. We're okay. This is kind of a greedy keep, but against Paladin right now, I feel like it's okay. And this is another Baku. And oh, and all of a sudden this is much better. This is much better. Not good for us. Oh, turning to be very bad for us. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was really good. That was good resource management. I agree. I really like that. I like that game quite a bit. We're gonna use this. Yeah, the whole game plan for that. I really thought that, yeah, that was the only way we were gonna win, is if we went ultra slow there, and we're able to... that's annoying. And just face, huh? Wow. Just face, face, face. I dig it. This is also really good for, speaking of resource management. Oh, top deck like a plated beetle. That's okay. We're staying nice and high health. We've got a lot of board clears. Again, this stick to the plan. Stick to the plan, Leroy. Sully, you want me to do the floss in real life?
Reporting for duty.
I'm killing it. You can't tell, though. I'm going to clear this board just so everyone is aware of what the game plan is. And we're going to do it with a Spirit Lash in a top deck 2-drop. Like, I think we just leave all the rest of this junk up. Wait, why do we have Iron Beak? Oh, it's from their deck. Never mind. I was like, why do we have this in our hand right now? I'm not paying attention. I'm too busy flossing. Life question. Who flosses anymore? You thought, mouthwash was the future? I don't know that one. Is that the one where the guy goes like... I can't do that one. Chan, have I ever traveled to Singapore? I have never traveled to Singapore. No, I never have. Acidic Swamp Ooze. That was from a video from a couple days ago. So silly. This is gonna heal us for nothing though, right? I think we have to get rid of these Divine Shields because we're just gonna get destroyed if we don't. That's fine. Yeah, Dawn. We got it from the Crystalline Oracle. Yeah. I've never been to Singapore. No, I've never been to anywhere in Asia, actually. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Hopefully. Let's say hopefully one day, to be honest. This is a lot of face damage. That's a little annoying that it's at 4 health. Especially because now it double trades. But maybe we can go Iron Beak and then heal it up. Maybe we just play Rotten Apple Bomb and then heal it up. It's hot there right now. Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. I like heat, but I can't deal with humid heat. Like, I've been to like Las Vegas in the US, and I love the desert heat. Like, I really, really enjoy desert heat. But when it gets so humid, I get a bad heat rash even where I'm living in Canada right now. So, if it gets too much worse than this, I don't even want to have to imagine it. We could Iron Beak and then Dusk Break right now. Or do we just Dusk Break into a plated beetle? Oh, but then this is still going to be alive anyways. That's a 1-1. Oh, otherwise they have 2 things or only 1 thing. Yeah, having 1 thing is much better. And you know what, right now? There's a chance we don't even save our Zola for Amara simply because we don't have enough. Like, if we top deck, let's say Mirage Caller or Twilight's Call, we'll probably keep Zola. But I was going to say, if it doesn't get removed, there's a chance we just Zola this back and then get on with our day. That's kind of amazing. Do we need to board clear now? I'm going to argue we can't afford to. Okay. Let's go. It's like 35 degrees every day. Yeah, I could not handle it. If there's any humidity in that, I could not handle that easily whatsoever. I do not do well with it. I do not do well with it at all. Okay, 1 level up right now. Then we board clear, and then we Zola, and then our opponent will feel great shame. Level it up. Level it up. There we go. Now, obviously, there's a chance they can refill the board and do it again, and then we have no answer next turn. But you know what? At least this turn we had an answer, right? And I mean, now they have to play around us filling the board. Ooh, and it's a golden Duskbreaker. Yeah, the humidity is severe. Yeah, it's in the tropics. Yeah, if you're talking about Southeast Asia, Don, yeah, that's what you're saying. It's super humid. Yeah, that like, here's the thing. I'd love to travel to see it and experience it. I'm sure I know that there's lots of great places I'd love to go and see. But yeah, that's really, really tough. Are we actually gonna have to Shadow Reaper right now? Because that would be scary. Although we're gonna get 40 health in a minute. Yeah, I think we have to actually Shadow Reap. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Yeah, this is better. This is actually better, because now we're gonna ping this down and we're gonna have actually a board with one of the coolest removal mechanisms, despite what Raza Priest, you know, OTK Raza Priest did to everyone's opinion of Shadow Reaper Anduin. Very, very cool with us being able to play other cards and get lots of pings off.
Reporting for duty.
The light dims.
Someone was asking about Fortnite later in the week. Was that Sully? Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. The issue is I stink. Number one, I stink at Fortnite. Wait, hold on. Trade 2, 4, ping. 2, 4, 6, 8. Do we just develop the plated beetle afterwards? Maybe. I don't want to psychically scream this. So we do this. We ping here. We'll dusk break it. We'll do this. Is it going to be better to keep this for an extra 4 damage? Or we'll just develop. Developing minions is always good. Yeah, the plan, Sully, for Fortnite is definitely to try in Fortnite on Friday here on YouTube. For whatever reason, I've had real issues with Fortnite getting picked up with my OBS. That's what I use to record and stream. That's the software I use to record and stream. And because of that, yeah, I just really haven't been able to... I've been planning on doing it literally for 2 weeks now. And it just never has worked out, which has been unfortunate, because I think it'd be fun to do. We have to make, like... I don't want to Psychic Scream all of these away. This is fine. Actually, maybe we should have just developed Alex. Yeah, we should have. Who cares? Who cares? We can ping next turn. We should have developed the Alex. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Ooh, mosquito infested in the summer. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of places get like that though in the spring and summer when all the insects come back to life and with their whole life cycles tend to pop up in the spring and summer. Yeah. That can be tough sometimes. S-Priest player, try to push with Big Spell Mage. I'm hoping to push with Big Spell Mage later on. Handle it. Left side. Many whelps. We will let's take the armor. Let's gladly take the armor here, actually. Yeah, we don't want to give it to them. And now, honestly, this makes it much better that we didn't play the Alex. One day we will actually get our Amara, and then our opponent probably quits. Now, they're head on fatigue, but I don't think that's going to matter. We get to trade at least one of these off, and that's both level ups that are gone.
Reporting for duty.
Hey, Glacial Shard. It's very cute. This might be worth... let's do some quick math. 3, 6, 9, 12. 12 plus a Leroy is going to be a 6, but then they can't also Fungal Mancer. Fungal Mancer's 4. 3, 6, 9, 12.
Shadowy thoughts.
I mean, I think this is okay. They're just... The issue is whenever they find their Sunkeeper Tarim, it's going to be bad news bears for us, right? Three, 6, so there's 12. 12 plus another 4. 12 plus another 4 is going to be 16. We do have a lot of Death Rattles that we're going to be able to play at some point. Well,
Grow short.
That's actually a really good one to get, because they're going to have to go through it. So that gets us a little more health. So even though we were very clear on the math to begin with, to be honest. Like, even, you know, with 2 cards, they can't Leroy and Fungal Mancer. Actually, have they played a lot of Fungal Mancers this game? I feel like everything's getting all kind of jumbled. Okay, yeah, we can do some... Oh, hello. Ooh, +3. Ooh, so exciting. I think, yeah, Psychic Scream is probably a pretty clean play for us. Do we want to give them these minions is the question, and my answer is going to be absolutely not. How do we do this? Are we able to get rid of this one? 3, 4, 5, 6. We're 1 damage off. What if we just trade into those and then Amara? What if we... Let's see what we get first, right? Let's see what we get. Maybe we get something that helps us out a little. That's a pretty good one, to be fair.
Hey, give me that.
Okay, that's not helping nearly as much. This means 2 more pings. They both have to go there. We could Psychic Scream and just develop the Twilight's Call. I think we win then. Because they're just top-decking garbage. They're just top-decking garbage, and then we're going to be able to... Like, they're going to top-deck so many 1/1s that I think we just Alex and go face. Like, we're going to be able to Alex with a Vine Cleaver and eventually 40 health at some point. So that's going to be pretty good. Hey, Blue Girl, how's it going? Hope you had a great weekend. And a good start to your week. We're gonna lose the fatigue game, but I don't think that matters. Call me old-fashioned, but I don't think it matters. Okay, old-fashioned. Horrible joke. I think we're just gonna do this for 1 turn, really establish the fact that we have a board. We're gonna be able to make trades. You know, the 2 damage, you know, setting our opponent down to 15, you know, 18 versus 13 isn't gonna make that much of a difference. There we go. Well played. Yeah, I mean, this is very much how, again, another example of how we expect this deck to work going up against these aggro paladins. We just have a decent amount of early game AoE, hold them off, then we get our taunters going, our death rattle value, eventually 40 health. We didn't even get 40 health this game, but yeah, this game was a lock relatively... Actually, not until the end, actually, I would argue. Never mind. This game was not a lock until the end. But it's very good that it was. I'll take it. I need some water. And we need to remember to mute while I'm drinking, because otherwise that's gross. Oh boy, here comes a golden looking Arthas. That's a little bit more scary in my opinion. Ooh, acidic swamp ooze. I did that in a video a couple days ago. I'm not sure if it's been uploaded or not, where it made that hard like sound, and I thought it was hilarious. So ooh, maybe our opponent will play Galvadon or something. That would be fun. Oh no, we don't have the AoE to deal with this. Top deck, Duskbreaker. No, what do we want to top deck now? Now we want a Plated Beetle. Top deck Plated Beetle. Come on. 2 out of 25. Not that hard to do. Not that hard to do at all. Come on. That's scary. There's no doubt about it. Okay. I guess if we make it to turn 6, we can psychically scream this board away, but I have a feeling we might not. If we don't top deck a Duskbreaker, I feel like we might be lost. Ooh, wow, that survives a Duskbreaker. That is 1/3 drop that does not care about a Duskbreaker. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage, and we're not getting... Like, if these past 2 turns had both been developing Death Rattles, it'd be like, okay, we're kind of close. We're kind of close to our Amara. We can, like, ramp it up with our Twilight's Call. Divine Shield is an instant loss. +3 health is kind of an instant loss. I mean, it's not an instant loss. It's just, you know, highly likely that it's a loss. What do we need? I think we lose this coming turn anyways. This can go down for 1 mana. For 1 health, I should say. Just gotta survive 2 more turns. Play 5 more death rattles. Oh my goodness. Is it already well played on turn 5? That was well played. Wow. Oh boy. That was not the world's greatest game. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna get the next one queued up and I'll be right back.
Anduin versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
The light shall bring victory.
Not this again. Okay, this is going to be much better. I'm already calling it. There we go. We have a 2-drop. And it's an even shaman. Ooh, with weapon removal. Greetings. Oh, greetings right back to you there, Anduin. I think we're good. Yeah, that was super fast. That paladin there, that last game, had an amazing curve. And there's nothing wrong with that. Because in Hearthstone, that stuff happens. And every once in a while, your opponent's going to have a great curve. And it's not much of a game. And every once in a while, you're going to have a great curve. And it's not much of a game. And then it's those other games that really help determine, you know, the actual pacing of your ladder climbing. Do we want more armor? I'm going to argue we actually want more value right now. We'll take the Twilight's Call. We're gonna go really slow here. Oh, this is Shudderwalk. Oh no. I just realized what's going on. Hey, Beanbon, how's it going? Hope you had a great weekend as well. I just realized we're gonna lose to Shudderwalk now. Yeah, obviously this would be a lot better if we could have just traded these things off. Oh no. Oh, Beanbon, yeah, I hope you had a great weekend and a great start to your week. This is unfortunate. Yeah, that's a lot of Zola action. And a lightning bolt, wow. Fairly unfortunate, I would argue. I don't think we have the start that's going to allow us to win this game. What's better? This? Yeah, sure. Gain a bunch of armor. That's fantastic. Here's the thing. Shudderwalk is a really cool card and a really interesting design. But the fact that this OTK exists and that it exists in its current form, I think might be a problem. We have such nothing to do right now, which is why we wanted more value. Do we just develop this, or are we just going to take the damage? Oh, we're in such bad shape. Like, if these had all been Crystalline Oracles or, you know, Loot Hoarders for us to be cycling through our deck, that would have been way better than a million Plated Beetles. When I say a million, I mean, oh my goodness, that's amazing. I think our opponent is a genius. Put them all back. Top deck that garbage. instead of Shudderwalk. That's actually amazing. Wait, was that card top decked or no? Hold on, I need to take a look at our instant replay here. I'm looking at the instant replay. Instant replay says... I wasn't even watching because I was playing the card. Oh my goodness. Is there any way to counter Shudderwalk besides burning it? I don't know. I don't know what you do with Shudderwalk to beat it right now. I mean, you beat Shudderwalk by playing aggro. You know what I mean? Like, that's the... Oh, there we go. This is certainly something. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I mean, maybe our opponent can burn their Shudderwalk now, and then we can win. What else do they need? They also need their 4 drops or whatever, right? Yeah, Big Spell Mage in this deck, we lose to Shudderwalk. I mean, we've basically conceded the fact that today we're going to lose to Shudderwalk. You know what, Life Questioner, I kind of agree with your statement, though. How you're saying Shudderwalk doesn't need a nerf, Standard needs Deathlord. It needs Deathlord, or it needs Dirty Rat, and it needs things like that, in my opinion. And I kind of agree, I totally agree with that. Then, the Life Drinker, this is the 4-mana... Yeah, this is exactly what our opponent needs to do. Wow, this is fantastic. I mean, we'll play the weapon removal. Yeah, that's too bad. And our opponent's doing this very well, where they're able to keep, yeah, exactly, Beanbon. There's no, there is no disruption in the meta right now. It's just, if you want to build a combo, you totally can. Which is why I think decks like, which is why I think a deck like... What if we're able to stay... Oh, we can't stabilize and then also not, like, remove these things, though. Do we just lose now? Oh, maybe we just lose before the Shudderwalk happens. It's true. If there was... And this is interesting, though, how... If there was more disruption... Things like Dirty Rat, things like Deathlord. People always complained about how, yeah, I'm assuming our opponent has lethal, but I didn't care to try and, you know, we could have mind controlled this because I think this is a loss anyways, so it doesn't matter. You might as well just take your loss and move on with the day. Which kind of stinks. Yeah, that is incredible.
The light shall burn.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those things where it's like our shaman friend here. Like, think about how many games against aggro we played. We played against a paladin, a hunter, warrior, not, and then paladin, and now this shaman. So, out of those, our first 5 games, 4 of them were against aggro, who all probably would have beaten this deck. Although they kind of had an amazing... Admittedly, they did kind of have an amazing run with their... with all of their Serenite Chain gangs. So maybe they would have survived. Maybe. Oh, wow, there's a solid shadow. There's a solid shadow behind me. Nice. Okay, hunter time. Oh, and just so we're clear, we have changed to Big Spell Mage. Let me make the appropriate... Oh, whoa. Leave the webcam alone. This is referred to as Big Spell Mage Control. Oh, my goodness. We are loving that hand. We love all of those cards. Where are my mages? Let's go. And we should probably hit the record button.
Hello.
Alright, so we got a 3-4-5 curve on our hands. And that is going to be quite okay. This is also a 3-drop that we could use. Nice little weapon removal. Obviously, we have the Gluttonous Ooze instead of the other Ooze. And, yeah, I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to start with a Stonehill, so in case it gets sniped. Hey, we'll take Tazdingo. Tazdingo's a great 4-drop, but I think we develop this one. Yeah, you know what, Life Questioner? That's true. Oracle was a bit of a combo destroyer, right? You can just mill your opponent like those Shudderwalk decks. You have a couple mills every game to try and get them. Hunter's Mark. That's a pretty big Hunter's Mark, I would argue. Going up against this hunter, it's very important that we find Frostlich Jaina. When is it not? I don't know. I'm going to develop Tazdingo because they just burned a hunter's mark, so I'm assuming we're going to be able to do things here. Although I am tempted to actually not attack with this. Because I feel like there is a... Wow. They really didn't want that to live. I assume they might have killed the last one. Because they didn't want it to attack and then us to get a whole bunch of taunt value. So it's kind of strange that they went all in on the Tazdingo as well. Because maybe... I would assume this is either going to be explosive, freezing, or wandering monster. And the way they protected that first minion, I assumed it was then freezing. But now I don't even want to attack. Now we have to attack, though, I should say. And we'll... Oh, and the freezing comes out late. Interesting. Very interesting, I would argue. Let's destroy all their 1-drops. We know they have a couple. Okay, they played their one and only Hunter's Mark. Oh, that's amazing. Hey, it's Spit. How's it going? Oh, wow, that's kind of terrifying. Luckily, we have just the answer. Let's see what happens here. Is this going to be, what, like Rat Trap type of thing? So what is this? This is going to be a Rat Trap or something else? Life question. You're saying, ooh, to my side. That's a lot of face damage, but that's okay. Because we have ways to deal with a lot of face damage. Oh, this is going to proc something now. I just realized. Actually, what if we just Baron Geddon now? Because it clears the board, right? All we do is take 2 damage instead of 4, 5, 6, 7. I like it. I like it a lot. And I'm not too worried about taking the couple damage ourselves, to be honest. Eventually we'll find our Frostlich Jaina and win. Beanbon, you're trying to climb with Spell Hunter. You know what? Getting stuck at that 1 win, 1 loss thing, it's very common. Do not get discouraged. Because I think that's very much something that all of us go through. And it's just, yeah. Sometimes it happens. I mean, I've had almost entire streams. Like, I have my notes in front of me. Like, I think last stream was literally win, loss, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. Yeah, I mean, it just... These things happen. Do not get discouraged. Definitely look at refining the deck. Like, if you think that could be the issue, definitely look into that sort of thing. But, yeah, don't necessarily just... Yeah, just don't let yourself get discouraged. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, so we have no Frostlich Jaina. Our Lich King was kind of useless, because I don't think we ever play this. So that's unfortunate. Summoning 3 wolves is unfortunate. Now we have to win the Raven Familiar. Now that's a weapon we remove. That's for sure. Oh! Okay. Okay, so we're hoping to find some sort of easy removal here. It's pretty easy removal in my opinion. Wait a second. How does Rat Trap work? After you play 3 cards? Should we attack here for... Let's proc Wandering Monster. It's fine. It's a board clear, and then we'll take this armor, and we'll have our 3/3. Oh, but I don't want to go up it. Rat Trap is gonna stink. Yeah. Well, I wasn't wrong. It stinks. Oh my goodness. That's also gross. That is also gross.
Leave it
Oh, that's still the coin. Oh my goodness. Spellbender. We'll hang on to this. Our opponent still has the coin. I don't know how to respond to that. Yeah, Beanbon, it's sometimes there's some silliness that goes on in chat.
Perfect fit.
I think we need to get rid of this one. The old-fashioned way. Voodoo doll, that is. Alright, so our opponent's gonna have us on a 7-turn clock. Plus a kill command, so it's a little bit less than 7. But we got a little bit of healing here as well. We've got a nice Spellbender, which is excellent to protect our board. And no thank you. Wow, our opponent didn't test with the coin. Interesting. Deathstalker Rexar, very good for us, I would argue. Okay, so we obviously want to top deck Frostlich Jaina. And yeah, that's actually pretty good. Never mind, they saved their coin well. They used the coin on the correct thing. We're gonna develop Syndragosa with a ping. If the only way we don't do that is if we find Frostlich Jaina. Let's get rid of this one so that we play around Crushing Walls slightly. Oh yes. Oh yes. You are not prepared. Here we go. Yeah, play your big zombies. We're gonna trade into it. Oh, that's way too much power. That is way too much power. But that's okay. We'll survive. We'll just double trade it off. 610 can't be targeted by hero powers. Oh my goodness. Polymorph would be a very sweet. There we go. You are not prepared. This hunter is definitely not prepared for a little Illidan Storm Rage action. They're probably thinking like, wait, did this card come out like in the last expansion and I don't know about it? Because let's just say it's not a common card, despite how amazing Illidan is and important he is in the WoW world. They just didn't give him a good enough card to get played. Although he did have, if you're interested... If you are interested, I would highly, highly recommend looking into the history of the Illidan card, because it used to be... when we're talking, actually, we were talking about combo breakers, right? Illidan used to be literally the ultimate combo breaker. So... that is something that's worth looking into. We're going to attack with this one, full well expecting an explosive, because there's no way we ever heal our minions, and we might as well just get going. Oh, Joe! Ladies and gentlemen, we got a Lore Walker Cho on our hands. Yeah. So we're gonna obviously get hit with a couple of zombies. Actually, the zombies are pretty terrifying right now. Because we have to polymorph that now. And our opponent gets a I don't know why I played Cho. Why would they trade? What were they thinking was going to happen? Okay, this was a massive mistake on my part, and I completely regret it. Because now we're just giving our opponents, like, cool spells. I don't know why I did that. Why would we want our opponent to have a Lore Walker Cho? I don't know, but now they do. This isn't going to disappear until we Dragon's Fury. Yeah, I was kind of hoping our opponent would freak out because they're Spell Hunter, right? So, but the issue is they kind of have this amazing value button right here. So... what's going on with PC stuff? Beanbon, what you want to do, what I use, there's a couple that you can look at. I don't know why I played... Like, honestly, we would be completely fine if I did not play Lore Walker Cho right now. There's a couple things you can look at for either Streamlabs or, oh, what's the other one? There's another one that works really, really well. I forget what it's called, to be perfectly honest with you. Stream Alert. Yeah, Stream Alert or Streamlabs. Those are the two that generally most streamers will use. Yeah, these are some pretty bad memes that are going on right now because we're giving our opponent all sorts of resources to be destroying us with. If we don't find our Frostlich Jaina very soon... Oh my goodness, if our Dragon's Fury is almost useless as well. Oh... I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I wanted to have fun with Cho is what I was thinking, but then yeah. Like, this would still stink even if we didn't have Cho, but having Cho out just makes this very, very bad because all of our removals are spell-based. Until we find Frostlich Jaina, and then their opponent just gets to clear all of our Water Ellies with all the spells that we just gave them. I know, I honestly should have meteored our own Cho. There we go. Thank you very much. Is our opponent actually going to get rid of Cho for us? That would be nice. Oh, little Keysmith action. This is going to be a pain and a wait. They never play minions, right? Well, oh, Mirror, of course. We'll give it right back to them, but that's okay. Oh boy. You know what? This is like, this is one of those things. Having Lorewalker Cho and Big Spell Mage is just playing Hearthstone on hard mode. Right? Where it's like we have to deal with all of our spells in addition to all of our opponent's stuff. So we just have to deal with everything twice. What happened here? Oh yeah, we left that one up. That's fine. Come on, Cho. I mean, this is pretty good to get Mirror Entity, to be honest with you. Top deck Frostlich Jaina, and then we win. Okay. I guess. Wow, multi-shot. Interesting. Yeah, there was an option. The issue is now our opponent has what? They have a Meteor. They have a Polymorph as well from us. Oh, and the multi-shot comes out to play, so that's excellent. Is there any chance we could find a Frostlich Jaina? That's a really strange one to have, but that's okay. Is this worth a Flame Strike ping? We have to not take a ton of damage right now. It was kind of 2 for 1. I think the mana usage was a little bit on their side as well. The Trogs with the Millhouse. You're trying to bait people into just buffing up your Trogs with Millhouse, but then also not just removing your Trogs with all of their free spells. I'm not sure how that would work. Oh, jeez. Well, how buffed up is this? Oh, okay. It's not that bad. There we go. There's an answer. There's finally an answer to all of this. This game has gotten much worse because of Cho. No offense. Yeah. And it was our fault. And yeah, the beauty of it is the fact that it was actually our fault, right? the meme is more important? Maybe. Hey Chris, how's it going? Hope you had a great weekend and are having a great start to the week. We made it up to rank 4, so we got our rank 4 chest. But the issue, let's do this Discover first, because Toki's going to give us Dr. Boom anyways. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. So this is going to be Dr. Boom right now. That's pretty good with ping if we're ultra behind. But I feel like we'll be okay in order to make some Water Ellie. So this is going to probably be a Meteor now. Like, our opponent really is not... Oh, crushing walls. Get wrecked. Okay. Okay. Chris, I totally agree. These new quests are absolutely amazing. And, definitely very interested and excited about this. Now, I'm assuming these quests are just here because of the event, however, right? But that being said, I think it's totally fine. Because... that's kind of terrifying right now, to be perfectly honest. But I think what we're going to need to do... one second. 1 second. Wait. Everyone thinks that Acid Maw Ping actually creates a water ellie? That's good. That's good. Ooh, Wandering Monster. Oh, no! I needed that monster. There we go. Pinging Face. Now, we have a couple more water ellies, which is nice. But our opponent has a lot more zombies. Now, if they're all massive like this, yeah, that's gonna be... We know. There's your meteor target, friend. We need to find a way to turn all of their minions... Uh-oh. If that's snipe, it's actually really bad. Actually, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is, because then we don't get our water ellie. So, wait, do we want to test the, Yeah, I don't know how this works, yeah. Yeah, Chris is saying it shouldn't. The ping finishes before the Acid Maw triggers. But Acid Maw is an ongoing effect. Can we just kind of test after we do this? Because, no, what's the difference? I mean, worst case, it destroys the minion, right? We learned something. We just learned something amazing. So, if they're not able to remove Acid Maw, we get free water ellies. That's a flanking strike. That's fine. That's a spell. That's a charge. Oh boy. I mean, we're having guaranteed heals, though. Charge and Wind Fury. That doesn't seem very fair. Okay, so I'm assuming one of these is going to be, freezing and it's going to stink. Another Wandering Monster. Oh my. Well, I was correct now, wasn't I? We'll do this. We'll get that pinged out. And, so that's all for our opponent's secrets, right? 2 explosives, 2 freezings, 2 Wandering Monster, rat, and a snake. There's a lot going on that's already going on. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot more spells that we don't want to have to deal with. Deadly Shot. That's pretty mean. What are the chances they got a Crushing Walls? Oh my goodness, do we lose next turn? Oh, we lose next turn. Oh, we lose. Oh, that's awful. I didn't realize, yeah, we were a bit low on the health department. We were a bit low. That's really too bad. I thought this was going to be a win for sure. Our Frost Lich came out a little bit late. I would argue a little bit late. That's too bad. That's really cool to see that it works that way. Oh, losing the stars. Going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. I'm gonna stretch my legs for 2 seconds.
Jaina versus Rexar.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for it.
Okay. Green red. Oh, we're not playing that. We can hit our opponent with the greetings. Let's double check if that was the same opponent actually. Nope. It was not. Maybe that's a good thing since we lost. Green red. Have I tried Marin the Fox in this deck for value? I haven't. That's actually kind of an interesting idea, to be honest. I mean, it's... Gluttonous Ooze. Not what we needed. You know what? It definitely... I mean, Marin the Fox is just an interesting card for value regardless, right? It's one of those things where it's like Archthief, Rafam, where it's like it's always on the borderline for value. Whoa, what am I doing? Why am I clicking buttons while I'm playing Hearthstone? I feel like maybe polymorphing there was honestly a reasonable option. Let's go with Vape Nation. It's the same thing. Actually, this is better now. So, the next thing that attacks us will not actually attack us. Oh! That's terrifying. Okay. So we know what type of hunter we're playing now. And they don't run secrets, they just have it as a Fiery War Axe. One more turn and we actually get to do something, so that's very good. We're gonna ping face because next turn we're gonna play Skulking Geist, so I don't think the ping's gonna matter. I don't think the ping anywhere matters. We could have just passed anyways. Marin's bad with most decks, Shaman, Inner Fire Priest. Yeah, what, because you give them extra things to do is the argument? Can't really disagree there. We don't need the armor just yet. We'll just let this proc and go off. Wow. Okay, this game has taken a turn. And no, Life Questioner, I do not vape. Okay, so we're gonna do this, probably hit 1 Hunter's Mark, maybe 2, something from hand, right? 2 Hunter's Mark, both golden. Interesting to note that our opponents played Hunter. What level is Hunter's Mark? I forget. Very low, I think, though. Very low if my memory serves, as I've barely leveled up Hunter myself. Taunt. 3/7 taunt, random beast. Gross. Is that worth a polymorph? Is it worth anything? What if we just play a Lich King and say go? We have all of our hard removal in our hand. So let's just keep tempoing out. That's going to be a good one. I'm going to argue this could really help us. Okay, we really are going to need a polymorph on this, I'm going to argue. King Crush trade? Sure. So they have a lot less burst right now, which is very good. Syndragosa is great. I'm honestly just going to stop taking damage right now. How does everyone feel about that? Because I think it's a really good thing for us to not take too much more damage. Because last game, this exact same thing happened, where our opponent was able to just slowly get in chip damage. We got to fatigue. Now, we were a little ahead on fatigue, don't get me wrong. But don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I feel like... Oh, okay. I don't know that we're in a better position than we were last time. Okay, that's a lot of secrets. What do we want to top deck? Frostlich Jaina, obviously. Other than Frostlich Jaina, what's also good? I guess Toki would be good. I would attack a Toki into a freezing trap. I'll attack a Syndragosa into a freezing trap. We're going to play around crushing walls right now. Masterfully. Ooh. It is like swatting insects. That's amazing. Yeah, I think we're kind of grooving here. What's going on? Someone cut their fingers while they're cutting some fruit for their protein shake. Very nice. Very nice. So that they don't taste horrible. Unleash, that's a strange one. Razor Maw, that's a strange one. Wait, how did they get this? +3 attack. Well, that's annoying. 4, 5, 6.
Your magic shall not.
Ooh, a little Silencio on us. We don't need that right now. Candle Shot. Oh, our opponent's doing all sorts of damage here. That's actually massive for dealing with Syndragosa, right? I'm expecting us to just cast Blizzard this turn. We'll hold off. We'll hold off on this freezing trap. If we can proc it with something else so that Syndragosa can continue to attack, I think that's maybe better. Obviously, getting more value off of Syndragosa is hilarious. But yeah, our opponent's playing some sort of Katharina Big Beast Hunter. But I mean, it's hybrid because they're running the Deathstalker Rexar, and because they got it out so early, we're having to deal with all of this ridiculousness. And we have played a few games. We've done a little bit of laddering with this deck, actually, that our opponent's playing. So we do understand how generally you want to push really hard on your Katharina Death Rattle synergy to be cheating out minions, to either have massive turns or to have early tempo. And once that fails, then you just start pressing this button. And they've kind of been able to have done that reasonably well. So it is a little scary. That is awful. That is awful, except that we have Voodoo Doll right now. It's fine. Okay, let's proc that freezing trap. Oh, wow. That's a really big taunter. 2+5 is not enough to get through this. So I'm going to argue we do this. And then we wait. Because I wouldn't mind having this come back from our Frostmourne. We obviously had the option there of Alakir, but it's honestly not the worst thing in the world for us, I would argue. Frostlich, Jaina, and then we probably don't go with these two. I mean, we actually have the space to do this, right? 7, 8, 9, top deck, 10. This is just really good to get going, though, I would argue.
I'm ready.
And obviously there's the chance that they just play another Eaglehorn Bow. But I think this is fine. I think this is fine. Because now we can also do things with Alakir in order to help us go nice and fast. If they play something huge, like we can take one big... We can take one big hit, I think we can afford that. I think we can reasonably afford... I think we can afford one big hit in order to steal a really big minion. And then worst case, we just go face and have two big things on board for our opponent to deal with. Again, until we stall out to find our own Frostlich. Because that's our major win condition, I think, at this point still. Oh, that's a scary one. Wow, both kill commands. I love it. I think we're going to be, like, swatting insects right now. Doesn't help us that much.
I'm ready.
I wonder how that comes back. I think, are we going to get the full 312? I think we might, honestly. I think that would be kind of amazing. Hey, Pride for Fight, how's it going? I think this is going to be very good for us. Pride for Fight, hope you had a great weekend, a great start to your week here. We were at rank 4 at one point, but kind of crashed back to 5, but that's okay. We're starting our climb. All good climbs out of rank 5 have a little bit of a back and forth, I would argue. You need to be able to handle a little bit of controversy. Oh, wow. Oh, so they want to give us that minion? That's cool, I guess. So obviously we have very low health right now. Okay, we're just going to play as much powerful stuff as we can right now. We'll deal with, you know, freezing and gaining armor and stuff like that later. We've got a couple big taunters, so their charging combos aren't going to... Their charging combos aren't going to scare us as much right now, especially because we do have one big poly left. Another, yikes, Echo Rush Silence. That is not excellent. It's still a lot of damage going face, to be perfectly honest. Oh, they are getting rid of the taunt. That's actually terrifying. They got rid of both of our taunts right now. That's really scary. So my question is it better to gain 12 armor right now and waste our spells, or to roll the dice and try and get Vape Nation? I think that's reasonable. I think it's a fairly reasonable right now. Cindy into Temporis? It's possible. It can happen. There's no denying that it can happen right now. But I think our opponent being at a very low health total is very good also. And if they're planning on setting up some massive charged double sword turn, I think that's also okay, because the first one's going to get hit with a little Vape Nation, which is excellent. We've protected ourselves fully. And we've got a nice big powerful board. Overall, great game. Much better than the last Hunter where we just ran out of steam with no Frost Lich. We can grind out Deathstalker Rexar even without a Frost Lich Jaina, which is very, very good to know. Because sometimes that happens. Ooh. I need to finish eating this.
Jaina versus Arthas.
For Lordaeron.
You asked for it. None will survive.
All right, Baku, Paladin time. I think we're going to be good.
The light protects me.
Emphasis on the I think. We're going to pass here. We're going to hang on to our coin. So the great thing about this matchup is the fact that we do actually have our Plated Beetle
Reporting for duty.
in order to help us out a little bit. So if the entire board trades with our Beetle, you know, we lose our 2-drop to gain 3 armor. That's going to be more than okay. Hey, Devere, how's it going?
Reporting for duty.
Hope you had a great weekend. We are getting terrified of this right now. We're going to have to get rid of the Silverhand recruits, we know this. Even though the Divine... Actually, we need to pop 1 Divine Shield, I would argue. So that we can then board clear this coming turn. Because they're not going to be able to level up. They will only be able to flood again this turn. Which I imagine they will. Devere, I'm doing great. I hope you are as well. I haven't had too many horrible misplays, but maybe I'll feel the pressure now that you're here and just completely mess it up. Peter, what's on the menu? I was just eating banana, actually. Trying to get that calcium, that potassium up. This is a very good top deck, so we absolutely coin out the Dragon's Fury. And depending how much they flood the board, we may Dragon's Fury again, or we may just be able to go slightly slower with a Rotten Apple Bomb into a turn 6 of Arcane and Ping. Peter, you're something cabbage, I assume? Cabbage based, I assume? Ooh, yeah, I think we definitely play Rotten Apple Bomb now. Yeah, we don't need to clear this. We don't need to go all in on this. I think that's a pretty easy thing to do. Hopefully on turn 6, we can play Arcane Keysmith with a ping. I mean, that hurts for the healing, not so much as the taunt that we've lost. I feel like we might want to clear now, to be honest. Just because level up could be nasty. And then we're only a couple turns away from Frost Lich. Sivert, why can't we watch you eat? It's not that you can't. It's just that I prefer if you don't. If that makes sense. We'll attack through this one. And then this way we'll be able to deal with the big, what's that thing called? The Sunkeeper Tarim. You had 4 milkshakes today? It came to haunt you when you got home? Oof. Yeah, well, as someone who's lactose intolerant, I know what you're talking about. Oh, they went face? But we get to start making trades now. What's going on, friends? Are they going to Leroy us down? I'm going to argue no. I will argue absolutely not. I guess. Okay, so this coming turn we might just Arcane Artificer Dragon's Fury on 8, so we can do this on 9, and then on 10 we go with the Geddon. And then... Excellent. Look at that explosive runes. Coming through. Coming through massive. I think this is a pretty straightforward Dragon's Fury. We gain the 5 armor, which is nice. We have nothing else to develop, which is okay. Yeah, obviously that explosive runes was a horrible choice, and I regret it nearly instantly. But that's okay. We're hoping we can just develop the Frost Lich right now, that our opponent's board doesn't grow out of control. And they already did burn 1 level up, which is nice. Also terrifying.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Yeah, maybe that's too much. Let's do 6, 8, 10, 12, 14.
I wonder.
Oh, if we had 10 mana, we could actually debate doing Baron Geddon Voodoo Doll, right? Let's see what we get. I was gonna say we win most of these, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna argue we should do this. It's just a little bit harder for our opponent to flood the board now. Now, obviously, we still have 2 Flame Strikes. Oh, preemptive Baron on turn 7 would have been perfect. Oh, yeah, that would have been really good, actually. Oh. Oh, Devere, that's a really good point. If we'd done the preemptive Baron get in there.
Put your faith in the light. Reporting for duty.
Okay. This is unnecessary now. One second, I need to sneeze. At least I didn't misplay on that one. Flame Strike's going to be great for later. And still terrified. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, all we need is 1 turn to not be incredibly excellent for our opponent. And then we will be able to Frost Lich into a Baron Geddon. But I mean, they have to know they have to maintain the pressure on us right now. Yeah, Devere, that would have been an amazing way for me to have played it. But, you know, it is me playing it after all. So, it's a work in progress is what I'm saying. Like, if this is all they do, I'm tempted to trade this one off. Fungal Mancer? I'm expecting Fungal Mancer. Oh! Is this just Flame Strike right now? That's their last level up. That's their last level up. So, I think that's guaranteed. Like, we have to clear. I think the worst thing for us is if they develop Vine Cleaver. Only because, I mean, yeah, we get the 5 armor. We get the 5 armor. Never mind. It's okay. That's okay, because we can start trading. Like, obviously it's scary because their board starts getting wide, but...
Speak your peace.
Okay, so we have to get rid of this in a 1-1. Actually, I don't think that the Silver Hand recruits matter anymore. Maybe we just get rid of both of these. And Divine Favor's terrifying, but we have a Frostlich Jaina. Yeah, I think we do this now for sure.
Do not fear power. Fear those.
We just have to remove as much everything from the board as possible. And slowly wait for us to play Baron Geddon. And then we get to play our Reno Jackson here, which apparently did not rotate out of... Oh, that's scary. But that's not lethal, though. We did the math in our head. This is 4. Uh-oh. No way. No. That's 6 on board. That's fine. That's fine. How do we do this? Board clear with a... Oh, let's do it this way. Wait. Can we please not mess this up right now? The only thing I'm trying to do is get a water elemental to face, but I don't think we can.
I must decide.
Alright, everyone. It looks like we are going to be rich right now. So I think that's okay. Yeah, I think that was the best way to do it. We have a Water Ellie, we still have Baron Geddon. Our opponent is even on fatigues, and we have 2 of our best cards in our deck right now for our developed Frostlich Jaina.
The light dims.
And they're still going. I love it. I totally respect it. Not 100% sure what the point of this is, but I totally respect it. They just don't want to concede. Okay. It's super inevitability that we win there. It's just there's nothing you can do when that's developed. I like it. Doing well with the Paladins today. Don't want to jinx it, but I guess I just did. Oops. Oops, I guess we did just jinx our, day with the Paladins. That being said, the Hunters, yeah, the Hunters were a little bit more even on. Actually, no, we have the same type of win rate. Never mind. We're doing well against aggro, as we expect with the decks that we play. Warrior, scary. So if this is Quest Warrior, which I expect it to be, we have a 2, a 3, we'll probably find a 4, and then we will Rotten Applebum. Now, if it's Rush, I think we're a lot happier. I think we're much happier with Rush Warrior, but I'm very... Oh,
Hello?
they mulliganed.
Hello.
They mulligan that first card, so they're not Quest, unless they're just really high-level player that is doing plays that I'm just completely unfamiliar with. Which could be super cool. Let's find out. Maybe it's Dead Man's? Okay. Looks like Dead Man's to me. So, how do we win here? We either burn them somehow, or we have to actually apply enough pressure once they've lost all of their, Do we want to give their opponent a 2-cost minion? And we lose to Doomsayer, but we're able to do good things against most? Yeah, this is bigger. I mean, Lord of the Arena was the other option that I would have taken, just because we need big threats for them to waste their resources. Blood Razor, that's fine. That is fine. Obviously, it's not great that we're losing our our board. I don't think it's worth the coin right now. But we'll see. Maybe our opponent's just playing recruit. But I'm expecting them to be doing Dead Man's Hand stuff. I'm expecting this one to go long. I'm expecting this one is only a game if, and only if we find our Frostlich Jaina on or before turn 9. Because that's one of the ways that we can apply enough pressure. Where every little thing that they play gets turned. We really have to play this. Although, wait, this is a lot slower now without the cold lights, right? Like, if they are doing this. If they're not just recruit. Which they could be as well with Bring It On. Okay. That's definitely a minion that exists. Do we poly this, or do we... I'm gonna save this for later. We'll poly now. Costs 1 more mana. Okay, so I think we can win with Frostlich Jaina. Unless, wait, we've seen this actually before. We actually have seen this before, where it's effectively Recruit Warrior. However, they also have the teched-in edition of Ysera. Oh, Grom, you're not going to do anything. They have the teched-in edition. I honestly want a Dragon's Fury. And we can ping if we need to, right? We can ping if we need to. You can leave your friends behind. So yeah, we're going to coin out a Frostlich Jaina now, assuming they don't just play, like, Ysera. And so the reason behind this was we wanted to keep our other hard removal options. Because if they play Ysera now, or whatever, recruit Ysera, excuse me. Yeah, so, like I said, we played against this type of opponent before where they're able to thin their deck out very, very quickly. And what that results in is a very empty deck. Oh, do we actually just coin Frostlich now? Yeah. I'm going to coin the Frostlich now. We're going to take a bit of damage. We're going to have a bit of a board here, right? And that's terrifying, don't get me wrong. But I feel like this is still going to be okay because we have a lot of ways to stall. And we might even let them mill themselves if they are not able to continue to dump their hand. And if they are, well, then we'll figure it out. So, like I was saying, this deck recruits a whole ton of minions. They have no more minions in their deck. They apply a whole bunch of pressure early on, right? That's understandable. Then what they do is they switch into this Dead Man's Hand mechanism where they just save their brawls and their executes and whatever else they have. In order to deal with... Oh, that was strange. What happened there? I don't really know what happened. That was pretty good turn, I think. Definitely not something I needed to do the turn before. Dating Fujo is like a machine, methodical with no ultimate satisfaction. Okay. We're gonna focus on the Hearthstone now, really, really intensely, so we don't make plays like that. Also, why is my green screen freaking out? What's going on? There we... Oh, if I'm over here, it's fine. If I move, less fine. Okay. So... yeah, I feel like we made a slight tactical error on a few turns ago. And in case you weren't fully aware of what that tactical error was, we didn't actually play our weapon removal when we had the chance. So we gave our opponent one extra turn of Woe Cleaver, which is pretty funny. But that's okay. Bring it on. Hey, Geosculptor, yep, that's also pretty good. A value. Well, that's a scary one, to say the least. Let's do some quick math, though. 2, 5, 6, 7, and then ping, right? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's fine. This makes a nice water Ellie. This stays frozen. I'm not worried about that, just so we're clear. This is probably going to be Dr. Boom and will win us the game. Yeah, that was a mistake, but that's okay. Also, it helped our opponent thin out their deck. So we'll win through fatigue, even though they're probably going to switch to Dead Man's Hand now. I'm hoping that these water Ellies are going to be dangerous enough. That will be all right. Yeah, that's incredible. What did they have? They had Geosculptor, yep, Grom, Lich King, couple charged Devilsaurs, and whatever other minions are on this side of their hand. There's an Execute. Emphasis on the cute. Do we just Voodoo Doll this? I don't want to Voodoo Doll this, just in case anyone was curious. Give me a 1 health. That's fine. What do we get? Ooh, a couple Shield Slams. That's actually pretty good. That's actually a very nice for us. So now they're going to have to either symmetrically destroy the board with Reckless Flurries, or they're going to have to burn their last Execute, which I don't think they would want to do. Or they probably have weapons that can actually help punch through this hungry Yetin. This hungry Etin. Oh yeah, they're definitely going for the fatigue route now. Very interesting. It's a very cool looking deck, to be honest. I like it quite a bit. That's not a number that I can deal with easily. Dr. Boom! We don't have any spell. Oh, actually, we do have spells small enough. I don't think our opponent ever has minions. That's the issue. I'd love to play Arcane Keysmith as well, but that's not something we can afford to do, because then our opponent's weapon gets to remove our entire board. So we're going to have to hold off on the Arcane Keysmith. Maybe Beardo. No, but then we have to play Beardo, have it survive, and then have a turn where we can do double. Okay, this is good. As long as this does not give them another Rot Face, we're fine. It's also fine. Oh, how much better is this? And once again, we would love to, or do we just have to develop this and deal with it? Like, what else are they going to play? They played a Rot Face. Maybe they have... Should we have done Meteor there to save it? I like a Water Elemental. Let's leave this. Let's leave this. We're not in a rush yet. We still have quite a few cards. And we need to keep making Water Ellies and freezing our opponent up nicely. The math doesn't work on 6 attack at all for what we have in our hand. But that's okay. We'll be able to work it out. Once we freeze this, then we can think about playing an Arcane Keysmith. But until then, not really. We're not really doing too much. Not doing too much at all. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, Veronicus, yeah, I think our opponent is basically out of threats. I totally agree. Oh, and then hero power. Smart. So they're frozen up this turn, which is kind of cool. Yeah, Veronicus, yeah, they might have, you're right, they might have Tower, they might have Ysera. But, yeah, after that, not many threats at all. Draw 2 weapons from your deck, so they're just wasting mana now to empty their hand. And that's not something they want to put back into their deck. Also. We'll do this. And we will do this. What else do we want? A mana bind or a vape? I don't know that they ever attack us ever again, to be honest. What would we want to mana bind? Maybe we can try and mana bind a, maybe we can try and mana bind, what's that card called that I've been saying this entire game? To shuffle back into their deck. I mean, they're going to have to hero power now, but if they do, then we just ping this one down and we're still good. So, yeah, mana bind the dead mans, exactly. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, we knew they had this in their deck. So, that's okay. I mean, they're probably realizing, you know, they can do this to get rid of this one health, but then this becomes 1 health, so they could burn a bunch of resources in order to not let that happen, but again, probably not that great for them. 100 Sindragosa legendaries? Yeah, if we were able to, yeah, that would have been really good, but... Oh. Burning their warpath also works. Okay. What are we going to develop now? I'm hoping Sindragosa. Please don't have any weapons. Maybe we played nothing there. I want to get rid of their weapon. I've had enough of their weapon being here. And they've already developed this before Deadman, so it's not like they have infinite of these weapons either. So once this gets played, I'm much more comfortable playing Baron Geddon. That gets hit with their last Execute, which is pretty good. And we have to save our Meteor for any of their threats. I don't think they have any threats on this side of their hand, because these all came out after... These were top decked after their last Woe Cleaver. So if these aren't big threats, I feel like we're kind of okay. Oh. Oh, that's a good point of view. We should have kept the 0 mana spell in case we get Archmage out of Sindragosa. That's true. That's very, very true. We could have kept it instead of just burning it. Like a goof. I know, exactly. Yeah, life questioner. Yeah, and then it actually ends up happening. Well, that would just be hilarious. Doom Pact. Nice. They're trying to burn spells as well. I don't know that we want to draw too much more, do we? Would we honestly just play Baron Geddon now as a threat? Knowing that we're eating away at our own armor, but also knowing that this effectively just eats away at their last Execute? Like, they're forced to execute this, right? And sure, I'm losing the only armor that I have this game. Well, we're going to get more armor, never mind. But you know what I mean? I don't necessarily want to be drawing right now. They're probably debating like how they're going to do their dead man. I'm assuming they have both of their dead mans now. And I'm assuming that's their win condition. What else are they going to have? They're going to maybe have a Brawl or 2. How many cards do they have? They have 9 cards. So they have 2 dead man's hands. So what are the other 7 cards? They're going to have a Brawl. Or 2 Brawls. They'll have another Blood Razor. They'll have another Execute. Another Bring It On. There's the dead man's. Oh, Devere, you think our opponent's expecting Alana? Maybe. They just hold their Brawl forever? Whoa. And that's how they gain their armor, huh? And they have infinite Execute, so that's good to know. Well, you know what? If they don't top deck one now, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. A little bit more challenging. Hey, that's 5 face damage. That's 5 face damage. Let's go. Did they actually top deck the Execute? Oh, that's not the best thing in the world for us. Stonehill Defender into another Lich King. That actually means, you know what, that's their last execute, though. So now they have no more. That's an interesting choice. I would argue that's an interesting choice. I guess we counter. In the event that they deadmans. I mean, they could just... They honestly could simply... They could honestly simply just brawl into this or something. Like, if it's these cards... Like, they don't care about them anyways. Oh, maybe we should have held this for longer. Because this is... One of these two is going to be deadmans, right? Because they needed to hold it for their first one.
What now?
They're out of executes. They're out of their blood rays. Was that top decked? Oh, I forget. Oh, I forget. Salt detected. Barely, Life Questioner. Barely. Yeah, Brawl needs... Oh, that's true. They can't even do it. Okay. What else would they have then? I don't know what else they would have, to be honest. They're just going to remove this one minion for us? That's cool. Obviously, they hero power and pass. I don't think they have any... I don't think they have anything else going on. We both have 5 cards, Devere. Yeah, sorry. We have 5 cards, and our opponent also has 5 cards at this point. That's a good point. I should be making note of that if there's nothing on. Oh, if only that was going to be mirror. They also have infinite Ysseras. Oh, this stinks. I want a Ysera of our own. Five, 9, 10. Would we honestly Artificer Blizzard?
Reality.
I'm doing it. Yes, we're giving them 2 Ysera cards. With the expressed purpose of being able to get our own Ysera. Or 2 Yseras when they play their second one. Oh, that was really good. Oh, that was... Oh, I didn't take the mirror. Were we offered mirror? Do not be greedy. I think we'll be fine here. Actually, this is true. They're going to be cycling through a lot of Yseras. Think just the poly ping would have been better. Well, there was the brawl. Which side of the hand did it come from? I wasn't watching. This is my fault. It was top deck, so they have infinite brawls as well. Um, 4 and 9. Do we want this last armor? We'll take it because we got nothing better to do. Okay, so this is gonna be good now. If they play their next... Okay, so this is the thing. If they play their next Ysera... we have a limited amount of resources, yeah, but we also... No, because they do have their removals. Yeah, I agree. But I feel like this gives us an extra Ysera that they're gonna have a harder time to deal with. You know, they just do that, that's fine. It's fine. Well... Oh, no, they have another brawl, though.
I'm ready.
Actually, we can do this now. And I think force the brawl, right? Maybe. Maybe they'll be able to deadmans and then brawl? Oh no, but, Oh, I forgot exactly what I just said a second ago. We'll see. We'll see what our friend is doing here. They have no executes, which is huge right now. They had to burn them early. Nightmare is absolutely useless for us, and a little bit of a nightmare for us to have to use. So if they don't have both Deadmans in their hand, they're in a lot of trouble. If they do have both Deadmans, I will argue that we are the ones who are in trouble. Okay. It's a lot of armor. Okay.
I'm almost out of cards. I shall bring you rest.
We play nothing else, right?
I'm almost out of cards.
What are they gonna have left now? They're gonna have...
I dream and
It's
the
fine.
world trembles. I'm out of cards.
Do we do this then? Or are we just gonna meteor it? Let's get some healing going on. Okay, okay. So our opponent does not have infinite Yseras. Right? They have... What do they have? They have 2 Deadmans.
Is there trouble?
Yeah, that's from Ysera, okay. I think as long as we win this, we're fine, right? That's a pretty good one to have win it. To have winning it. Wait. How many brawls do they have?
Rest.
We'll only play stronger things then, I'm gonna argue. Right? Like, we don't want to play the 1-4, as much as the 1-4 would be fun. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not 100% on board with what's going on right now from our opponent. They don't run Infinite Deadman's Hand, apparently. Okay. I'll take it. I know, there's no room for Sindragosa, though. I feel like we're gonna win this, yeah? I feel like this is gonna be a win. Like, I don't know what else they do right now. Lich King card. And... I really wanted to know what that last card was. This was an amazing game. If you love slow, amazing games. It was really, really cool to see. I don't know what happened with our opponent. I feel like they should have been able to switch to double, like, Infinite Deadman's Hand by the end of it, but they didn't. We were able to pull off a win. I'm very happy with it. We were able to get our Ysera like we planned. A good game. And yeah, the greed did pay off. I agree. Okay. I actually did want to take a second break in order to get some food. Because I'm getting real hungry right now. I don't know what I'm going to do. The greed actually paid off. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think the greed paid off because our opponent did something silly, though, to be honest. I feel like that only worked because our opponent was agreeable. Well, our opponent was agreeable to allowing that happen. To happen, I should say. Oh, here we go. This is a hand. This is the type of hand that we want to see.
Hello.
Hello. General Kenobi. Ooh, Baron Geddon. Okay, did we already greet? Did we already squelch? No, okay, let's greet, let's squelch on curve. Let's go. We've got ourselves a game of Hearthstone coming up. And, the one thing I've learned about Hearthstone is you want to be playing minions onto the board whenever possible, regardless of what's in your hand. And I think that's the game plan that we're going to follow as we're playing Big Spell Mage. Gibson, behind you? What? What's behind me? But also, Gibson, hope you had a great weekend and are having a great start to your week. Double trade? I'll take it. I'll take it every time. We're going to need some Potion of Polymorph from this one. Do we take the Taunt and Poisonous? I guess we'll take it. It's really... Maybe we should have gone for Infinite, but because we have another one, we need to actually start playing minions at some point. Thank you for that. I greatly appreciate it. Obviously, like, the ping is super cool, but we just need to empty our hand a little bit, I will argue. Counterspells, Spellbender, Ice Barrier. Hey, Gibson, thanks for hitting that subscribe button. What's going on? What's going on? Do we just take a counterspell? I guess we can take a counterspell. Hope nothing bad happens from it. Yeah, Devere, the repeat value is definitely potential, but like we have the other one. I'd rather just get something. Even and honestly, I feel like this is just a card that is something. You know, this one damage is whatever. We have our Frostlich Jaina. I'm not really worried. Now the issue, however, is the fact that our opponent can start doing really scary big beast things in a second. That's a counterspell if I've ever seen one. This is going to do a little bit of work, apparently. This is also very nice. Let's play slightly around Crushing Walls. Oh, we got their hand. We got something. Ooh, Play Dead and Hunter's Mark. That's really good. So we know they're doing Katharina Big Beast type stuff. And we also know they're not going to be able... We also know that they're not going to be able to do an infinite amount of those things. My argument is, let's get one of these big old beasts out right now. And... just... yeah, oh... I don't know what that noise was, but I apologize. Oh, this is not what I wanted. Let's go. Ay. All things considered, that's really not a worrisome one. Hey, we'll take a Lich King. Let's develop more things also. Because I like developing things. Yeah, I think we're good here. I think that Skulking Geist was... Well, that means we can't develop our Lich King on curve. It also means we don't get to coin out a Frostlich Jaina. We gotta go with the Voodoo Doll. Never mind Toki. This is an easy one. So Katharina's gone. Their Lich King is gone. So they still have 15 plus 7, 22 damage burst. Potential coming from somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where. Deathstalker Rexar. This game has taken a slight turn. And that's okay. I'll take the armor gladly. I think we just go Frostlich. I don't think we do anything silly here.
Do not fear power.
Do not fear those who wield power. Fear the power. Great Hearthstone quote. Great Hearthstone quote. Let's not kid ourselves. They know what they're doing. And I just closed the stream. Oh boy. I always do this when I click around too much. I get excited, I start clicking. We're gonna see if my clicking around pays off with the FPS with the FPS streams or not. I imagine that it won't. Although maybe it'll force me to focus more on the gameplay and I'll actually be better at whatever game I'm playing. Questions. No questions. Play 9, get 9, then we top deck 10, that's fine. I think this is fairly good for us. The only issue is Crushing Walls. Wow, wow, wow. No, 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 no. Destroy good things. No, 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 no. Good ones. I mean, we're going to win on fatigue now, that's for sure. But, you know, that's not the way we wanted to do it. Ooh. Ooh, look at this one. I'm honestly tempted to burn a blizzard right now. Simply to turn this into a water elemental. And you know what? I'm going to. And we'll also play one more minion. Oh, and we get that blizzard right back. So that makes us feel pretty happy. Jan, how's it going? What's my win rate with this deck? Very good. 63% right now. That's over 70 games. Yeah, I've been playing this version of this deck list for a little while now. What? Is that the second one? What happened there? Oh, Stitch Tracker. That's okay. Yeah, I've been playing this version of the deck for a while, and I've been very happy with it. Should we develop one more thing? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and coin. We're going to coin out some tempo now. We're going to apply some pressure. And that's going to be good. If Fury's going to be a useless card soon, you are correct. But I think that's okay. We have the tempo now. We have the ability to maintain pressure with a Toki and even kind of a Baron Geddon. Wow. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay, that's happening. Hey, Jan, how's it going? Oh, Jan, thanks for hitting that, subscribe button there. I appreciate that. Okay. So, let's do some fun things right now. I'm gonna argue... no, we want to get rid of this. This is either 4 or 5. If it's 5, it's absolutely perfect. If it's 4, we're actually kind of upset. And if all we wanted was a 4, I would totally just do this. 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh. What if we have to, like, risk it for the biscuit right now?
Time melts away.
Oh, there's also a chance this is actually 6. There is still a meteor in the deck as well. Ooh. The coin would have been helpful? Yeah, maybe. Fair enough. Alright, we just gotta risk it for the biscuit. It's a board clear. That's fine. Our opponent's almost out of cards. They have what, a couple charged Devil Swords in their hand? A couple charged Devil Swords. One of these things. No problem. No problem. A Firefly? That's okay. I play the other one. It doesn't matter. You're all gonna get hit with a Flame Strike this turn. I don't want to lie to any of you right now. Hey, Rotten Apple Bum. Pretty good card. Water Ellie. Now, honestly, these things probably just trade into the Water Ellie, which is fine. But yeah, I just feel like this fatigue, they're only going to survive a couple turns on throwing out more zombies, and we have lots of ways to stall. This game, I don't know how, I don't know the zombies that our opponent would be able to create on consecutive turns that would really threaten us at this point. But who knows, we're up for it. Charge, adapt, +3 attack, that's just more annoying than anything else. Hey, Dulabar, thanks for hitting that subscribe button as well. Play Toki? Oh, I totally want to. Hey, Dulabar. Ooh, Kelliseth. Excellent timing. Excellent timing for the old Kelly. I really want to play Toki, but I also kind of really want to get rid of our opponent's board. We're going to go with Geddon, because Geddon's an actual threat. And I know there is an argument to be made that, maybe we should have saved him, but... oh well. I feel like this applies a lot of pressure. It clears our opponent's board. They're already at 1 fatigue. In a couple turns, like I said, this is over. Dulabar, I hope you're doing alright. We've been climbing a little bit the ladder today, which is a nice change of pace. We were goofing around a little bit with our slightly more fun decks in recent past. Oh yeah, I should have known that was coming. You know what? Now we get to play the Toki. And we are going to get a Dr. Boom right now in case anyone was curious. Behold the rage of the Firelands. You know what? Fandrel's kind of cool. Our opponent got this one again. Can we top deck a Polymorph? Remember, okay, so we won a game a little while ago, actually, when our opponent did this exact same thing. Oh, they're going to gain control of the tempo here. What do we do? Do we actually have to do the trades ourselves? Eight, 9, 10. We burn a card if we play Sindragosa, so we're not going to. 4 plus 2 is a Water Ellie. So now if our opponent wants to play their Charged Devilsaur, I'm okay with it. And what we're going to do is then Blizzard and Ping. And our opponent's Fatigue is just going to beat them out in 2 or 3 turns. Oh, Devere, yeah, we could have just Blizzarded that turn. Fair enough. I was already thinking like this play here. Because we knew the Charged Devilsaur was in hand and we knew they would want to charge it in. So I figured this way still generates the same thing. Honestly, I feel like it's... I know what you're saying. We could have gone face with an extra 3 damage, but... I feel like it's the same difference at this point. Nice board clear. Oh, forget that. Forget that. Ooh. No, Tyke, Devere's saying because the Blizzard would have popped the Divine Shield there. And then the minion would have been frozen without a Divine Shield. Like, the Divine Shield eats the 2 damage that would have been otherwise taken. And then it just would have been stuck frozen. And then we would have been able to gone face with the 8 damage versus the 5. But I felt like we still kind of had control because we were already talking about the Charged Devilsaur. So I feel like it was okay both ways. But I understand the validity, Devere, of your planning as well. Oh, I kind of actually needed a break here. Okay. Actually, we can do this and I'll be right back.
Jaina versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a little paladin action. We only want one of these, I'm going to argue, because we actually want some other AoE. Let's say we pull up a Dragon's Fury right now. Okay, Sindragosa, really not the best. But I still feel like going 2, 3, maybe even coined 4 is going to be okay. Oh, maybe we're playing OTK. Ugh. Maybe we're playing OTK and this is a little bit more scary. Simply because, you know, it's OTK and then we'll lose in 1 turn and it'll stink. Oh, yeah. Oh! This is probably OTK with a big ol' Lynessa, right?
Let the pain speak to me.
Let the pain speak to me. What's going on here? Our opponent probably is doing some OTK Lynessa stuff. I don't want any of these. We'll take the Dread Corsair simply because we played on turn 4. And we make that trade, I think, so that our Acolyte of Pain friend is down to 1 health. Hopefully doesn't get Blessing of Kings. But it does, so oh well. So we're going to deal with 1 Lynessa minimum. There was no need to coin this out to gain the extra 4 armor. Like, 4 armor at this point doesn't matter. I think getting this polymorph really matters. Wow. That's kind of amazing. So our opponent's going to do an amazing Lynessa thing. Maybe with Zola, but the other issue is I'm really expecting some OTK action from... I'm really expecting some OTK action from the Death Knight. The eventual... Oh, no. Well, that hurts just a little. Okay, so we're gonna have to take one of these. No! We'll take a counter then. It's not what we wanted. We gotta wait. We gotta let them do the attack, unfortunately. Okay, so my thinking here is we obviously wanted Spellbender to steal their buffs. That's a little bit on the tougher side. Ooh. Hey, Dulabar, you're new. You want to say I'm a great caster? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's very kind to hear. We're going to go ahead and with 1 Flame Strike here. We're going to have as little on board as possible. Do I need to pop this right now?
Perfect fit. Perfect fit.
What did it say? Epic fit? I appreciate that, Dulabar. That's very nice of you to say. I enjoy doing this, so I'm glad that you enjoy it there. Oh my goodness, enough. This is why we wanted a Spellbender. We really wanted a Spellbender to steal some of these buffs, but that's okay. Veronicus, you think Toki should have a Discover? Choose 1 expansion. Ooh. You know what? I could see that in the future, Veronicus. I could totally see that happening sometime in the future. I'm gonna coin out Frostlich because we need to start emptying our hand. And very little of this actually empties our hand. I mean, 1 big Lynessa is scary because we already burned a poly, right? But assuming it comes down not right away, like if it comes down now, sure, that's gonna stink. But I'm worried about the Lynessa beating us, and then I'm obviously worried about, Dragon's a Fury. You know what? People sometimes get upset at me when I have the option. When I sometimes have the option to be playing a minion that is the strongest minion in my hand, arguably in my deck by stats, and that I don't take that opportunity. And people will sometimes get upset at me about that. I don't know why. And I think this was one of those cases where I had the Lich King in my hand. I could have played the Lich King. Are we going to obliterate one of the highest healths of a Lynessa of all time right now? I think a Dragon's Fury is in order. Oh, hello. I think we're going to do this and that and the other thing. Let's see what we got. That's actually good. That's a Water Ellie. That's destroyed. That's destroyed. Woo! You know what? The life questioner. Face reveal gained 1k subs. Chat did the face reveal, so I should thank chat. I always thank chat. I thank everyone for showing up every time. People pop in and say hi. yeah, I think it's amazing that people pop in and just say hi and see how everything's going. Check out a little gameplay. That has a divine shield, so we'll take it. I'm going... let's develop the strongest thing once again. Jeez. No, you know, Life Questioner, you know I really appreciate everyone who stops by just to say hi, see how things are going. Zola. This is terrifying because it's helping draw them to oblivion. That's also terrifying because we just burned a voodoo doll. Was that our last voodoo doll? Why are they doing it that way instead of just Zola right away? We can just get rid of this now. 15 leaves up 2. Oh, we can make a water ellie if we do this, though. If we just burn our entire hand. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, I need to think about this for 1 second. Taking... we could take 17 health, it's just a lot. Oh, wait a second, we have this. I don't know what I was thinking, and I really do apologize. Is our opponent going to equality consecrate us out of the water right now? I don't know how I didn't see the voodoo doll there right away. Add 2 copies to your hand. I'll take those 2 copies. Thank you very much. Let's just do this now as well. And I guess we can get rid of this one as well. Okay, so our opponent's going to play their Death Knight soon. And then we're going to get OTK'd, which is going to be terrifying. Wow. Our opponent's kind of amazing with what they're doing. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't see the voodoo doll. Veranicus. Fujo actually won the Hearthstone prize as Best Dressed Streamer for 2017-2018. But few people know about this. Yeah. I'm surprised it's gotten out there, Veranicus. I'm actually surprised you're aware about it, but it's nice of you to mention, and I appreciate it. I thought it was something we were going to kind of keep like a little more low-key, but... these things happen. I can't play Syndragosa because we're going to mill ourselves, so let's not get upset at me about misplaying right now, because this is actually a calculated maneuver. We can continue to draw as well. Let's just get rid of this one. Yeah, I think we can wait now. I don't need to flood all the way. You know what? We are going to play this, so that we have a chance of playing Syndragosa next turn. I'm so bad with secret management. You know what, Devere? I don't disagree. And it's definitely something I can really, really be working on. I agree. 100%. 100% agree. Yeah.
I wonder.
Ooh. Yeah, we're kind of in... this is an interesting spot, because our opponent doesn't have their Death Knight out yet. But they will soon. They're probably afraid to do it now because they know we'll just be able to start locking them down with the freezes. I mean, that hurts, but there's still a bunch of minions that are up right now. That kind of stinks just for the health issue.
The first wish is free.
Okay.
No more take.
What is our opponent doing? Eight, 9. No. 8, 9, then we top deck 10, right? This is okay? 8, 9, then we top deck 10. This is fine. We're going to do this one, however. Because I feel like that's better. Like, we don't care if this is healing right now. This is also massive. Like, they've already played one they've played 2 consecrations. They've already played 2 consecrations, so they could equality with a pyromancer, but I just don't think that's... I don't think that's on the docket for today for our opponent. I don't know what our opponent's doing. I felt like they had the Zola with the Lynessa. Would have made things awkward even though we had the Meteor.
Reporting for duty.
It's a lot of 1-1s. What's going on here?
Reporting for duty.
I'm really confused as to what is going on. But I think we're just going to go face. Like, after we clear this board, obviously. Like, I'm totally fine with blizzarding and then face. Life question. Last time you wore a tie was graduation? If only graduation was as fun as Hearthstone? Hey, you gotta make... Sometimes you just make your own fun no matter where you're at. See? Devere said, had a great time. There's an equality. There we go. See? Getting hit with equality. Devere had a great time. The middle part of your graduation of this statement seemed like it wasn't the greatest. Little risky business. I'm not talking about Tom Cruise right now.
Reporting for duty.
You all know what I'm talking about.
Reporting for duty.
Why are there so many 1-1s being played by our opponent right now?
Reporting for
I'm
duty.
confused. I'm scared. I'm confused. I think we do it again. I don't know what our opponent's deck has done. Our opponent's deck has taken a big turn. This is our opponent's deck has taken a large turn from what I expected them to be doing.
The victory is yours.
They're not doing OTK stuff, apparently. I thought they were doing OTK stuff for sure. For sure they'd have OTK stuff in there. That's okay. That's okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're doing good though. We're having some fun here. We're learning some things about Big Spell Mage, I think. I think that's really the key of the stream. Really the key here. Uh-oh.
Versus Valera.
Life questioner, it's happening.
You're back.
Oh, Tyke!
You asked-
I totally missed that comment that you said you just learned the history of Leroy. That's amazing. And I'm glad that more people know all about Leroy. Because Leroy is a... completely a... Ooh, Baku. We haven't actually seen Baku Rogue in a while. Leroy's like a throwback, like, internet meme. Before we knew about memes. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. Just kind of amazing. Devere, you expect to catch me at Legend at some point? This season? I would like that. I would thoroughly enjoy that. Okay, so you know what? This card's gonna remove a bunch of burst damage from our opponent, so that's kind of good. We expect this card very much. We're also gonna hit it with a polymorph, simply because we just don't want to deal with it. We know it's gonna grow way out of control, whereas 1/1 sheep tend not to grow out of control. At least he has chicken. Yeah, pals for life.
The light protects.
Too funny. Oh, that's not as much funny. But we have a nice voodoo doll, I think, for it, so we'll be okay. I mean, we're taking a lot of chip damage here, but we're never taking any big damage on any of these turns. The scary thing is, we don't have our board clears available to us. We might have to double draw with Raven Familiar. Oh, that's so scary. We're gonna take a lot of damage this coming turn, aren't we? That's a very good one. Oh boy, we need to get our Skulking Geist out ASAP. Oh, we need a Skulking Geist out there. Now the great thing is our opponent knows we have this ability to just burn whatever's on their board. So, oh, they might be going really aggressive. Oh, and they traded. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that trade. I think we freeze and get our armor now. That stinks.
This guy's toast.
That hurts, obviously, but Actually, oh my goodness, we have so many great options. I think we have to do this with the Blizzard. The thing is, unless they have other great ways to deal with it, they're going to have to use one of the weapon charges on Arcane Artificer. Like, if they don't have another SI7 or something like that. Yeah, we'll see. We'll totally see. I mean, I just really want to get Skulking Geist. But if this weapon is still doing things, we got a Gluttonous Ooze. We're probably going to have to Flame Strike away the rest of this board. Wow. That's such a big Flame Strike for us. Obviously, we're taking a lot of weapon damage, but, you know, we got the armor for it, so... That is now both Henge Clan thugs, right? It's one Vile Spine, one Fledgling. That's a good ping. That looks like a ping to me. This is going to remove all of their burst damage now. And yeah, obviously the weapon kind of stinks, but we get to ping this down, so this is okay. Yeah, and do not, yeah, there's no need to craft Choky. I was hoping both of these cards would disappear. There's a lot less burst, but I think Leroy is still lethal for our opponent. Oh, no! We did such a good job there. How did that... I need to go back and watch this game. How did all of that damage come in? That was amazing. I thought we were doing so well of just freezing, and we got rid of all the early game minions. Oh, that stinks. I don't know what happened there. I thought we were in way, way better shape than what ended up happening. You know what, everyone? That's going to be the game that ends it. We're rank 4, almost end a half. Let's not go on any sort of losing streak. Rank 4 was kind of my goal for the day, so I'm happy about that. We were able to make it. Can't complain. Alana. Yeah, Alana's not used anymore, Jan. It's just... It works sometimes. It's just, yeah, exactly like Devere's saying. It's just not necessarily worth it right now. And there's a lot of times when I found when I was playing it that it was a dead card. And I think Devere was the one who actually let me onto that idea where just... There's so many times when I was just holding it in my hand and it just wasn't being used. So why not just put something else in the deck like Lich King or Syndragosa that you can just play on curve and not care about. Yeah, we'll see. We're going to continue pushing. And I'm hoping... So the plan for the stream schedule is I'll be on Wednesday, I'll be streaming Hearthstone on Twitch for sure. Friday, I'll be streaming, hopefully, Fortnite here, just to embarrass myself a little bit, because people have been talking about it. And then Tuesday, Thursday evening, I might do something... Tuesday evening, if I stream, fingers crossed, it would be on YouTube. Thursday, it would be on Twitch. Maybe I should start, like, tweeting this out, or, like, writing this down somewhere. I'll write it down on the About section of the YouTube page. Anyways, everyone, that's going to be it for me. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you all had some fun. I know I learned a bunch today. I'm going to go have lunch now. That's why I just said it. Stay safe out there. Be good to each other. And hopefully we'll see each other soon. Bye-bye.